Sorry about the dings. I accidentally deleted chat box and then I had to bring it back. My bad. Ignore me. Oh dear. Welcome on in, Cthulhu. I hope you're having a good day. I'm giving myself technical issues for no goddamn reason. Oh dear. Let me just move a couple things around quickly. And then we should be all good to start. Riku, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. That should be good. That should be good. This? And then, sorry, I'm still doing a couple things here. I am fixing things that do not need to be fixed. That's okay. Okay. We're all good with that. I literally just woke up. Oh, bless you, Rick. That's very heckin' kind. I'm glad, though. I'm glad your day's going really well. Alright, if I do this... Okay. Okay. And then put that there. Hey! Okay, I did it. You should have done that before stream, honestly, so you didn't just have to hear me being like, My bad. Let me change. Hello, welcome on in. I hope you're all having a good day. Remember, it only has 6 letters and half of them are R's. Why? Why are we starting like this? Oh dear. Welcome on in, Grovit, though. I hope you're having a good day. I am going to be doing lots and lots of sequining today. Basically, I found something out last night that is both very, very good and very, very nerve-wracking. And now all I can think about is continuing the costume. Oh dear. I won't go into too much detail, but yeah, I think I should keep crafting. Yes. Need to keep going. It's me. Hi, Riku. Ah, damn, I should change the screen. Oh. Oh dear, that's all right. You know what? It's all part of the fun. It's good. Okay, let me make sure this all looks good. It does. Cool, brilliant, good stuff. Yeah. Oh, do I need to show you anything? I feel like I do. These are what we're working on today. Where's the thing I finished yesterday? Oh, it's all the way over there. Well, that's a shame. I don't feel like getting up right now. I did put a picture of it on Twitter and on Discord. So just the arm wing, one of them is finished. I just need to finish the other 3. But it's one of the big ones. We're going to be working on the other big one today to try and get as much of that as possible done. Do I think I'll finish it today? Probably not. Even off stream, I can't finish sequining one of these in a day. But I'll give it a best shot. And then also, there are now some videos of the tail on Instagram and Twitter and Discord. So if you want to see the tail, because it's very difficult to show you on stream, but you can see it. It's on all socials, basically. Yes, so now you can see my wiggly tail. You can see it wiggling around. You can see that it's got a much less dramatic wiggle than it used to, which is because of the fishing wire in it, which basically holds it back from going too far, but also adds like a lot of strength. I am having to lean forward a bit in the video because I meant to wear it with high heels, but I didn't want to wear high heels. And that's okay. That's okay. Oh dear. Oh, I'm nobbing on my brekkie, getting the nutrients. Heck yeah. Important. Very important. I hope you have good breakfast. And Golden, welcome on in. I hope you're having a nice day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Enjoyed both there last night. Sorry, dear. I hope tonight's stream is great. Thank you, Stubble. I hope you are feeling better than yesterday. Look after yourself. Ah, dear. Hello, hello. Ahoy, ahoy. Right. Should we change screen so that we can get a move on? Heavy cosplay and high heels. Are you a masochist? At this point, if you're not suspecting I'm a masochist, I would be confused. Like, come on now. I've made this costume as physically difficult as possible, both to make and wear. There's gotta be, oh god, there's gotta be some kind of masochism in there, right? Oh dear. Right, there we go. I'm having a few issues at the moment, if you can't tell, with my OBS moving things around when I don't want them moved. So if I'm just having to switch things every now and again. Oh dear, yeah. don't worry about it. It's okay. Okay, thank you. Good. I'm glad. Oh dear, I'm doing slightly okay. I haven't slept yet, and it's like 90 minutes to 4 a.m., but wanted to lucky before I fell asleep to support. It's very kind of you, Gold, but please put your health first. Go get some heckin' Z's. Everyone here will think well of you to get Z's. Yes, we're like sleep here. We like sleep. Yeah, sorry, I just have sequins everywhere. I've been trimming sequins again. Did I approve of your tea? Really? Oh my god, I got the Grobbit approval? Whoa, I never thought I'd see the day where Grobbit approved my tea. Whoa, crazy. How the times change, eh? Oh dear. I saw the wiggle wiggle on your Instagram. Yes. Heck yeah. So I wanted to get a video of that, because otherwise it's been so difficult to be like, I can't show you the tail easily because it's too big, but now you can see how big it is. Like, it's huge, right? It's absolutely massive, this tail. It's easily the biggest tail I've ever made. But it honestly wiggles really well. I stood still just because we don't have a very big space outside of our house, so I stood still. But you know, you when you walk, it does move with you. It's just, you know how it is, small space. I'm using some hard caramels like cough drops to try out with a sore throat. It is helping more than I thought it would. Oh, I mean that's positive. It's double your size from the waist down, yeah. It's really big. And it comes out quite far, but yeah. I guess you're seeing like 1 to 3 a.m. for me it's super hard. Oh no, you're fine. Golden, I get you. And honestly, considering apparently how late I stream for you, probably good that you get sleep. Probably better that you get some Z's. As much as we like having you here, sleep important. Yes. Okay. We are... Let's start, because basically I have to sequin around all of the gold on all of these, and in some places, like on the thicker side, I have to do 2 rows and double-sided. Slow work. But if we can get like 1 or 2 done, then I'll be happy. I have started with the largest one, so maybe I should set expectations to getting 1 done. I'm gonna come back and do all the inside bits later, because the outside bits are far more boring. Yeah. Also, I'm probably going to be streaming basically every day this week if my health stays well. We'll see. Of course, on that front, I just don't know. But yeah, if everything goes well, why does my thread keep doing this? Jesus. If everything goes well, I'll probably be streaming from now to Saturday, I expect. Oh, and thank you for the host. I don't know why that doesn't show up anymore, but it hasn't for a while. Also, Scott, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. You give it a hint in my comment to who. Yeah, was it maybe when you said about arson? Was it maybe when you said about arson? Could that have been it? Could that have been it? Huh? Ah, dear Riku. That's Riku coming in like, I gave you a subtle hint, like a small hint. Don't worry. Comes in comments about arson. Doing maybe with 30 minutes yesterday night and today, and both my back and middle of my chest hurt. Riku, heck, and look after yourself. That's no good. That's a scary pain. I guess if it keeps going, maybe you should call a doctor so that make sure that you're okay. I don't retain the things you say. No offense. That's okay. That's very fair. Understandable. Oh dear. I mean, I don't even, remember the things that I say most of the time. So I guess I'd be a little concerned if chat was remembering things that I couldn't remember. Oh dear, the Lord Arson gave me power to go Super Saiyan. Heck yeah. Is the Lord Arson Bateman? I don't know a lot of the Arson lore. Is the Lord Arson Bateman? You can call 111 if you want advice. 111 is UK only though, right? I don't know if there's like, because I remember in one country it was 101. I don't remember what it is elsewhere in the world. Riku is it Montenegro? Montenegro? If memory serves? Yeah, got it! Oh, who are you? Zero. Zero, the Grobbit Zero. Oh dear. Oh my god. Long lost? uncle? Oh my god, Robert, did you know you had a long lost uncle from Montenegro? Montenegro for moms. Well, clearly not, because there's uncles there too. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Right. I had a few left over on my desk from yesterday, but I'm probably gonna need this whole pot of sequins. Fortunately, I have a few pots now. I ordered extra from eBay, which, have they arrived yet? Don't think so. But there should be 2 more coming in the post, so that I'll then have plenty of sequins. Although, if there's 1,500 in these, and I've got through 6 pots, I've already sewn in 9,000 sequins, I think. And then if I get another one, that will be over... Yeah, because I'll finish this pot and then I'll be at... Oh. A lot. What was that, 10,500? That's a lot of sequins. Thing is, it doesn't look like that much. When you see it in the cosplay, I feel like 10,000 sequins? Not sure about it, but it feels like 10,000 sequins to sew in. Name of our country origin comes from the Italian merchants. Back in Fed says it's described of the mountains of black trees. A fun fact, most of the travel guides mention it too. That's hacking cool. I love the history of names behind places. No, places behind names. Wrong way around, my bad. Dear, that's Monica. Oh yeah. Can we pretend it is? I mean, that's a lot closer though than Riku is. Riku would have zapped closer suddenly. Nope. Oh dear. There we go. We are. Oh yeah. So many sequins. So many sequins, so little time. Literally. I need to take photos of this costume next Thursday. But I have got some really cool costume ideas. So, I'll go, like, cosplay picture ideas. We're gonna have to take the ones for the competition outside the house, because there is no way I can fit that inside the house. Like, I can't take good photos of this costume inside the house because it's too big. So we'll be taking them outside. However, I do have some plans for, like, some specific cosplay shots. So we have this really, really big, really, really old leather red chair. Like, as it's like a family heirloom chair. Like, many generations ago, someone bought that chair, and now I have it, right? I think it's 4 generations of the Jelly family that chair's gone through now. So it's quite old. It's very old, but it's very large, and it's very, like, how to put it? It's got a lot of character, this chair. And the plan is to put a green screen behind it, because God knows I'm not moving that chair. It is heavy. And drape the tail around the side, because I won't be able to wear the tail. Probably not wear the petticoat with it for that one, maybe just wear like one layer of it. And then put a green screen behind the chair and take pictures of that like it's a throne. I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited to take pictures like sat in a throne. I'm really hoping actually that they have some sort of throne at MCM. They often do. They have like a few places around MCM, which is what I'm going to in a few weeks, where you can take really unique cosplay shots, whether it be with the MCM logo or with chairs and stuff like that. I'm hoping. The Fire costume is enormous. It makes me worry about you. Meek. I don't have a meek body. I have been working out, actually. Jelly is becoming buff Jello. And yeah, I've been working out to wear this costume. Like, specifically with more core style workout, so that I can lift it for the whole day. But yeah. Jelly is a professional powerlifter. Exactly. Exactly. Spot on. Let's see the... I got like... I've got like a spotty dress on. Ah, dear. It's more abdominal stuff. A lot of it. Although my arms are definitely stronger than they were. That's not the focus. The focus is legs and abdominal. Because I'm gonna have to lift this costume with my core. Nothing's really being lifted with my arms, but my core needs to be strong. So I've been doing a lot of that. Of course, working out definitely works out all of you, right? And like, probably my arms have gotten stronger, but they've not been my focus, if I'm truthful. Oh yeah. Let's see those abs. I'm wearing a spotty dress. You can't see anything. Oh dear. She's wetting a dress. I'm not wetting a dress. But I am in fact wearing it. Yeah. The PE teacher with third K. I'm JK. Yeah. It's like, it would be very difficult to show you. But I've definitely gained a little bit, like, of weight and hopefully muscle. We're doing our best. I can't gain too much because other than that I won't fit in the costume anymore. But like just to be a little bit stronger. My legs are heckin'. But I got strong legs. I already had quite strong legs. But now I'm like, what do you call it? For somebody who doesn't really work out at all, my legs are quite strong. I don't have a crush on PE teachers. No, our PE teachers actually slept with a lot of the students, so it can't have been just you. Oh dear. Jelly gonna John Cena her teacher and we'll be like, why? Oh dear. I was talking with people about this the other day at work. It's always the PE teachers that would sleep with students. They all got caught, obviously, and they've all been arrested and yada 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 yada, whatever happens after that. I was in school, so I had no idea. Yeah, I remember, I think one of the female instructors, well, originally there was a whole scandal in the school because she slept with another PE teacher, but then it turns out 2 of the PE teachers had slept with the kids. So, crazy. But like, we're definitely not the only school, even in our area, to have that same story of, so. Oh dear, slept. I had stepped on. They didn't step on the kids. Although arguably I think that would be more legal. Oh dear. Wait, you have a job? I do. JK. My job is boobs. Boob job. Well, no, maybe that doesn't sound quite right. Yeah, guys, I have a boob job. That's what. Oh, amazing. Your job is boobs? My job is boobs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a bra fitter, isn't it? So, my whole job is about bras, boobs, fits, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot less exciting than you think it would be, although it's very rewarding, like mentally rewarding, yes, but not very exciting. Oh dear, I come back in and I hear boobs. Hi Sharky, welcome on in. Oh, we were just talking about boobs. Not only is she I was 25 back then. I'm not 30 yet. I'm 26. Oh yeah. But I'm closer to 30 than 20. Alright. Honestly, maybe I'll care more when I actually turn 30. But it never really bothered me that much. I'm very on the whole thing. But maybe I will care. The thing is, I'm kind of okay with where I am. I'm happy. Oh dear. You were trusted with boob? I am trusted with boob. I'm trusted by many people. Because I've been where I work for a long time. I'm also on request. You can request jelly for boobs. And yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, big fan. Did you forget your age there? I always forget my age. This happens a lot. Like in interviews, how old are you? I'm not sure. Also, Hat, thank you for the horn. Ah, dear, welcome on in. I was talking about a math teacher I had a crush on. Ah! I actually also had a crush on one of my maths teachers. She was heckin', like, at first I was really scared of her, to be quite honest, because she was really loud, but then she ended up being really cool, and I was like, heck yeah. And she traveled, like, she'd do a year in school and a year of like traveling, and I was like, that's so cool. So cool. You work with people that fight boob cancer. Exactly. Yeah, so my job more specifically is I do general fits, but because of where I work, it is more people who are having some sort of breast surgery, which could be enlargement, reduction, or transitional, but it's also predominantly breast cancer. Yeah, that's the job. That's what I do. No, you didn't make a mistake. I don't know. Woo, how's the armor going? Yeah, any progress on the skirt part? Oh, yeah. Also, Hut, have you seen the judges that they've announced so far for this costume competition? Just wondering if you've seen who the two judges they've announced are. Nervous noises. Nope, haven't been looking. Probably better for like sanity's sake, huh? I had like a moment last night where I was like, I'm gonna research everything. I'm just gonna look it up, and I found it, and I was like, oh no. Well, this has just made me 10 times more nervous now. Good stuff. Who? I'm not gonna say, in case like people are specifically not wanting to know. You can look it up if you want to go look it up. It is on the Twitchcon website. They announced it on the 5th of May. It's there, but I'm not gonna say who they are because understandably some people entering might not want to know. Because I found out and it definitely made me 10 times more anxious. Yeah. Some people don't want that anxiety in their life. In fact, in hindsight, maybe I didn't want that anxiety in my life either. Oh dear. That's okay though, that's okay. We're living. Sequining. It's all gonna be fine. Oh, dearie me. I guess the thing would be, I can't see. Wait a minute. Can I? Oh no, I can kind of see. I just have to actually go into it. Anyway, yeah, I don't have the people in my chat up here. So you can't just bring it up and not tell us. I could put the link to it in the chat, but I'm not gonna say who they are. I know both of them, although one of them I didn't know the name of. I'd only seen them and been like, damn, because one of their costumes showed up for something else I was looking into. But the other one has been my idol since I started cosplay. So I am like, like they're both fantastic, and it's made me very nervous. Oh god. Going okay, cutting out blanks of swords this morning. Nice, nice. You want the link? You want the link? Okay, heroine. Okay, heroine. Then Master Roshi, shh, don't say it. Don't say it. It's a secret. That's a secret. Do I give myself a handy link? Oh, yes. Okay. And then I need to just click this. Will I be able to find the specific article? Oh. Can I? Twitchcon? There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is it that? How did I find this before? What was I doing last night? How the hell did I find? Is this information even real? Did I? Oh no, there it is. Okay. In other news. Okay, well that's fine. But like, I want to. That's not what I wanted. I wanted... I have no idea how I found this. No idea. Is it here? Can't do it anywhere you live in Australia, that's fair. Might have a look. I've never been one to fangirl hard about people anyway. I don't fangirl about many people. But I definitely fangirl about this person. Is it news? Is it this one? Yeah, okay. This one will tell you, you have to scroll down a bit, but their names are highlighted. Please do not say them in the chat. I will delete you. Delete you from existence. You'll just be gone. Predominantly in this chat. There you go. We got it. I'd buy ticket. Oh, Riku. You know, I'm not very interesting. There's a lot of interesting people to meet, but I would not consider myself one of them. You don't get a very different experience meeting me in person than you do talking to me on Twitch. I know those two. Oh yeah. Well, they're quite big people in the cosplay community. Yeah, one of them I wasn't sure the name of because I'd seen their pictures, but I didn't know who they were. But yeah, I did know both of them. Yeah. It made me very nervous. Yeah, again, I'm not gonna say who it is, but I have a lot of books from one of them. I like get them for my birthdays and Christmases because I ask for them. It makes me very nervous. Can't find it, lol. You have to scroll all the way down, Riku. It's at the bottom of that page. And their names are highlighted. Oh dear. Scroll all the way down. All the way. And don't you dare say them in chat. I will time you out for the whole stream. Threatened. Threatened. Also, sorry, my phone just went off behind the mic. Is it okay? Ah, lovely. I will reply to that in a bit. Morning, Carl. Welcome on in. It's damp and horrible. It's also damp here today. A nice day for staying inside. We are not allowed links. You'll have to put it in the Discord. I feel like whenever you enter the chat, I should just tell you that we don't allow links. Because I think you've asked probably close to 20 times at this point. No links. No links. Put it in Discord. Oh, dear. Freaky, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, dear. I've never heard of any of them. You're not really big into the costume community though, right, Riku? Like, you're a little bit fresher there. That might be why, because they have been big names for a while. Like, they are OGs. OGs in the cosplay community. Yeah, so... It is interesting to me because you have your jellyfish in your username. Yes! I like jelly. I like jellyfish. Do you want a link? Grobbit, do you want a ban? Excuse me, Grobbit, I'm sorry, you don't deserve that. What am I saying? I am sewing, basically these are fins for the arms, but specifically I'm actually not really sewing, I am sequining. So I'm adding like a trail of sequins around all of the gold. Yeah. It's a design feature. If you want, we have a thread on the Twitter where you can see all the work we've done so far, or !cosplay will show you the costume we're making. Oh, hi, Riku. Oh, hi. Hey, no, get that out of there. I probably do deserve a ban. No, you're a good bean. I don't ban good beans. As I'm not making the actual swords Ares has in the pic, I'm making similar, but actually historical Greek ones. Need help deciding. I've narrowed it down to 2 designs. Bear in mind, it probably won't be quite as detailed on the handle. Just to ask, what are you making the sword out of? Because I don't think they'll allow metal swords, right? You love jellyfish? Heck yeah! Me too. They're hecking cool beans. Right, let's have a look in the Discord, shall we? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh! The spears are cool. The thing with the spears is relatively they look quite simple because you could just cast the ends of them. But if that's not a skill that you've done, then that would be like an additional skill, right? That long sword, the rapier, that's quite cool. Dear, want to become famous? Yeah. Wood coated with aluminium foil a la Adam Savage. Cool. Yes, smart bean, smart bean. I did say I narrowed it down to 2. Which of the 2 you've narrowed it down to, though? Which of the 2? Oh dear. Spam bot! Spam bot! Ah dear. Sorry, guys. If anyone wanted to be famous, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sorry, Grumpet. My bad. My bad. Ah dear. In the message, I can't see that. I was literally going on Discord to look at your thing, probably when you posted it. Oh dear. Copies and Mac. Alright, okay, let's have a look. Oh, those 2. They do both have quite detailed hilts. The Coppice looks a little bit more cartoony to me, but it depends on the vibe that you want to go on, right? And the Macarena, yeah, the Macarena is my favorite. Sorry, my bad. The bot was awesome. But I'm sorry, I know people wanted it. Oh, is it the same message? Oh, my bad then. My bad, I just can't read. Listen. Put it down to me being blind. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know some people won't know who those judges are, but I think a lot of people in the cosplay community will know who those judges are. The only thing that I'm wondering about is if they're going to have more than 2 judges. Because, when they've done TwitchCons in San Diego, there's been 4 judges. So 2 doesn't feel like very many. But then I guess they've still got plenty of time to announce that kind of thing. Yeah, I do wonder. I do wonder if there's going to be more than that. Oh dear. We are. They both look closest to what Ares has, while being a crap ton easier to make because they have flat handles, not 3D pommels. Understandable, understandable. Oh, speaking of weapons, 2 seconds. I went to a haberdashery and I bought their old button tubes. I bought them for like £1 for all of them. But I'm gonna base my sword off of, not my sword, my staff off it. They're gonna try and carve the horse heads, but not gonna super stress about it. That's fair. They look quite simplistic anyway, right? So I think you'd still be very accurate by doing that. The costume weighs 300 kilograms. I am incredibly strong if the costume weighs 300 kilograms. You stream making it for 100. I have streamed making basically all of the costume. I've done a lot off stream as well. Like, for instance, we've done a lot of the sequining off stream, but I've done at least some part of all of the costume on stream. So that you guys should really have seen a bit of everything being made, I think. Jason Dagger Frank, right? Wait, is that true? I don't... Oh. My phone's ringing. If you can hear it, don't worry about it. Someone's calling me. Someone wants to know what's going on. Unfortunately, I've been getting like a lot of spam calls recently, so I will ignore that, and if they leave a message, fantastic. But I don't know. Okay. Let's have a look-see. Oh, he was a judge on Heroes of Cosplay. Oh, okay. Were they selling Viagra? Maybe. I didn't answer, so I'll never know, unfortunately. To be fair, I think you're over 100 hours. Oh, easily. I've streamed nearly, I think, 350 hours of this. But then I would say that I've done more off-stream at this point than I've done on-stream. I'm going to say we're probably close to 900 hours total for this costume. Like 800 to 900 hours. But I've streamed 350-ish. Ah, damn. 350 hours on stream. Yeah. We have streamed a lot of this costume. So if you want to watch 350 hours of us making this costume, it exists! I wouldn't recommend it, but it does exist. Oh dear. Yeah, so we have a stream archive, which is underneath the what do you call it? The stream today. So there's like a link for it. And then I put all of my VODs into categories, so like into playlists. So if you click the Final Fantasy Tactics Advancement playlist, you just basically look at how many videos there are. I'd say I do about 4.5 hours on average for a stream at the moment. I'm actually closer to 5 right now, but I did start this back in August. So 4.5 hours seems fair, and then just times it by the amount of streams I've got. Yeah. There aren't even 800 hours in a year. That's beyond sus. Well, don't tell the Twitch people that, because you have to have made it in the last year. Don't tell them that. That's a secret. Oh, dear. Yeah, we even designed parts of it. Like, we did the designing, we did digitizing. I then had to re-digitize all the files we did on stream that time, but that's okay. I actually re-digitized them twice. But hey, it was a learning process. That's one thing I would change about this costume. I think it's the only thing I'd change about this costume, is that I would not have digitized every single dress embroidery before testing any of them. I lost so many hours doing that. So many hours. And then I did exactly the same mistake again, where I digitized them all again, didn't test them, it didn't work, and then I had to redo them all again. I would not do that again. And just as a reminder, there are 124 embroideries on the dress. I hadn't done all of them at that point. I would say I'd probably done about 90, but feelings. I still have feelings about that. But yeah, if anyone ever wants to know what I'd change about this costume, I would not have done that. Big mistake. Wasted so much goddamn time. Oh, it was a good learning curve, to be fair, like, because it was a bit new for me to do all of that. While I had used digitizing software before, it'd been a while. So, you know, it wasn't terrible. Oh dear, my favourite part making this costume was putting over 7. I know. Wait, that was your favourite part? Riku, you a masochist too? Also, Frosty Teas, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. We actually have a nice warm cup of tea today. But yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I wonder though, if we could maybe get close to 100k worth of embellishments between the sequins and the beads. Do you think? Do you think we could? I'll have to recalculate it, because I always kind of shorthand myself. Is that right? Because I've used a lot more beads than I've been saying that I've been using, to be fair. I've used predominantly the thicker 8.0 seed beads in purple and gold, but mainly gold. But then I also have some 10.0, 10.0? Or just 10? I remember. 10.0 seed beads in 2 other shades of gold. I have the ones that were gifted to me, as well as all the ones from Hobbycraft. I feel like I've probably used close to. Dear, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I hope you've been doing well. Dear. Oh, you do cosplay armor? Sick. For what character are you making? Or is it an original character? I'm making a sadist. That's true actually, yeah. You prefer to like people, you like what people suffer, yes. Spawn design, ooh. I'm not sure, do I know what that one is? Also, am I making a mistake right now? Right in front of Twitch chat? Maybe? Let me double check. I might be making a mistake. Whoop, 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 whoop. I am! I thought I was. I'm about to go a sequin too far. That's no good. Can't be having that. Oh, right. I'll take that sequin out. Oh. Go. That's a better. Get that round there. Get that round there. Oh my god! Heckin', it's a wee-wee! Wee-wee! I hear you've been very busy. How are you doing? Welcome on in. You're going to sleep? Please get some heckin' sleep. Please do it. Please sleep. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Spawn the superhero. No, me. I am Spawn. Oi oi. Oh dear. Go. Because you keep streaming when I'm sleeping. I'm sorry, wee wee. I'm sorry. I will try to correct myself in the future so that I do in fact not stream while you're sleeping. My bad, my bad. The rusty design, heck yeah, I did the rust effects and it turned out amazing. Sick. Sick. I love good weathering. A good spot of weathering. I like that. You be Spawn. My feelings. Oh dear. You know what's amazing about life? Playing Genshin and watching. I like one of those things. Specifically playing Genshin. I don't know about watching me. I'm not sure about that. Never done it before, but good. Congratulations on having done it so well the first time. Honestly, weathering can really elevate a costume. Especially if it's, you know, meant to look a little bit more worn. Love it. Even if it's not meant to look super, super worn, having a little tiny bit of weathering is very nice. Not exactly sure how I'd weather this costume, to be honest. Just like the type of costume it is. Rip some beads off or something, maybe. Can I link here? No, you cannot link here. You'd have to pop in the Discord and pop a link there. We have links off in chat. Oh dear, why did I feel that was a lie? What, it has been lovely to see you? That's not a lie. Wee wee, you're mistaking me for somebody else. Dang, it's lovely to see you. Oh dear. But I hope that you get some sleep and you get a good night. Exclamation mark Discord. Exclamation mark. Yeah, yeah. Oh dear. Wait, I need to go back up again. Only one Discord. Only one Discord. Oh dear. There it is. Oh god, you both raced for it. Exclamation mark Discord. Thanks, wee wee. All three of you raced for it, but I think Frosty got it. In my field of view, it was Frosty. Oh dear. Wee wee, did you know you're still a suspicious monitored user? Here. I won't tell you which of my mods put you as a suspicious monitored user, but one of them did. You're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you, thank you. Oh dear. Who knows who it could be? 4 mods to choose from. Yes. Proud. Oh dear. Nice, nice. What's that category go for? Okay, so basically, Twitch has a feature that I think it got a few months ago, maybe like late last year, where you could click on a user and maybe they don't need to be banned or anything like that, but they have done something suspicious before. You can put them in the suspicious user category, and whenever they post in chat, they have a box around them, which makes it really obvious that they're someone we need to watch out for. So basically just have a bit of a tighter rein with them. I don't really use it for anything other than like putting people that we like in the suspicious user box. But yeah, it's on there. Proud. Also, Zero, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Am I on there? No. You can be on there if you like. You sent it. You're UK cosplay too. Heck yeah, give me 2 seconds. I need to get my thread sunk into something so that it's not floating around my desk, and then I'll be right there. Oh, da 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 da. Oh. Come on, please. Please. Go through the hole at the other end. There we go. Cool. That's attached. Good stuff. I wish it was not raining today. Yeah, it's a wet heckin' day today. Afternoon gone. Welcome on in. I hope you are having a good day. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Ah. Oh, that does look pretty heckin' cool. Yeah. The rust is, yeah, heckin' good stuff. Oh, dear. Especially, yeah, with all those gears and cogs and all that kind of stuff, it kind of makes sense that it'd be a little bit rusty. Heck yeah, very heckin' cool. Thank you on the fact they don't have proper control of that. I was like, that was, how did you know? How did you know? God damn it. God damn it. Oh, we have one more quote to 500. How the hell? How the hell has it got this out of hand? Oh, God. This is getting out of hand. We have too many quotes now. Too many. Too many. Ah, dear. Straya? Straya? Straya. Oh, yeah. Go. Keep sewing around this. My sewing pattern DIY are sturdy and the youngings have been doing a sewing. Heck yeah, it looked so cute and it looked really neat as well, Gone. Like really neat. Oh dear. Could you make this quote 500? Dick is given a... It wasn't Dick is given a birth, it was Dick is given birth. Dick is a person and they gave birth. And then it got in the newspapers and people were very unhappy about it. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, but wee snipe. The wee I forget this wee could do that. The heckin' wee snipe. Oh my god. Who gave wee all that power? Hands up, who did that? Oh dear. Well. I need some cardstock for templates, heck yeah. I keep looking around my craft room and being like the opposite, like I need to stop buying stuff. Like, go into a penny shop and I'm like, hell yeah, I want this, and this. No. So I'm in Indonesia, I'm a neighbor with Stripe. Okay. Ah dear. Fringe paper is not that strong. Nope. I made a whole dress out of printer paper once for a charity event. It was, but I think it's probably the most painful costume I've ever made because when you're sewing with paper, my god, the paper cuts are real. Like, it sounds like a joke, like you'd only get 1 or 2. I was covered in paper cuts. Like, it looked like I'd been scratched up. Oh my god. God, the elephants. Heck yeah, night, jelly friend. No, you're fine, wee. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your sleep. Get some good Z's. Paper cuts of death. It was paper cuts of death. Oh my god. Nope, never again. Oh, said a wish bird. Heck yeah. Sup. Oh, so what I'm doing here is I'm just like stitching this in place. It doesn't need to be super strong stitch because this is actually going to get sewn over with another fin. That's where the fins overlap. But I want it in there so that I don't then have to do it later, basically. For my ease now, we get that stitch in. Oh, so there's a little... It's not one of my hairs, actually. That's the lame making hairs. Go. But sequined on the back because you'll see the back, but not sequined on the top because you won't see it. And that's a waste of my sequins, actually. Waste of sequins. Oh, duh. Never mind. What about you? Oh, no, not much. What about you? Sorry. Never mind. What about you? Ah, yes. Lingo. Hip and down with the kids. Yes. Oh, God. Okay. Keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, OBS. I swear. You and me, OBS. We are going to have some heckin'... I'll try and get this fixed for tomorrow because I don't want to be here constantly having to like refresh things. Every now and again, just so you guys know what's happening, it's like deleting everything in my chat and like making it look like I've just entered the chat room for the first time, but then I'm a mod, so I should see, well, I'm the streamer. I should be able to still see it and I just have to like move the box a bit and then it's okay. I don't know. To be fair, it could actually not be OBS. It could just be my signals but not very good because we do have some pretty intense weather today. Is there anything I could... Probably not. That's all right. We'll just live with it. Yeah, it's like 200 caffeine. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't had that much caffeine today. I have had one of the Bird and Blend ones, which I think it said medium caffeine on it, and then just my regular decaf. So I've not had too much. So I thought your armor was real steel. Heck yeah, that's a heckin' goal right there. In goals. Oh dear. Do you think anyone will think my costume is real steel? Big press X to doubt. Yeah, it's meant to, so the costume I'm making at the moment is meant to be a full set of armor, but I'm making it completely out of sewing and embroidery techniques. But it is meant to be a set of armor. No. Oh dear. I have a love-hate relationship with birds. They're so pretty, but they're also very loud and pooey. I kind of feel the same. So I'm not afraid of birds at all. That's not the issue. But where we used to live, they would consistently lay eggs on our stairs, and then you weren't allowed to move them. So if a bird lays and makes a nest and lays eggs on your property, you can't legally move the bird, even if it's in a really dangerous position. You have to leave it there, because as soon as a bird lays eggs, it's protected. And so we had pigeons, we had seagulls, we had a baby seagull on our doorstep for weeks. And like, I don't know if you've heard baby seagulls, they are so loud, and it used to just sit on our doorstep and scream. Like the entire day, it'd just sit there and scream, but you couldn't do anything about it, and you'd have to like inch out the door every day to make sure the seagull didn't come in your house. My god. My god. The pigeons were bad too, but the pigeons used to do it on the stairs. So like they have like a full set of like nest and eggs on the stairs. So as you're walking up and down, because we lived in a flat, right? And there were exterior stairs. You had to be really careful because there was a pigeon nesting there. Oh my god. I'm walking in red steam armor. It might take a while to walk. It might. Costume look like a wedding dress. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Also, Matrix, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. I went to Cornwall and you saw the biggest seagulls ever. Yeah. Well, in Cornwall, it's like a touristy destination. And so I'm sure they get a lot of like junk food there. Plus, there's lots of oceans. It was all surrounded by oceans. Like being in a movie. Just got Banshee. Heck yeah. A nice productive morning, that sounds like. Very nice. I swear, Grobbit, stop flirting with every person in chat. Every summer we have a family of swallows living under our roof. We used to have crows. Was crows or blackbirds? No, blackbirds, I think, living in our roof. Once we opened the loft door and a blackbird flew out, and it was just in our house. Oh my god. The anxiety. I guess that's kind of how I feel about birds, is they're very silly and they do stuff which makes life kind of a pain in the ass, like flying into your house. You hear it every now and again here as well, so I think you can see, but I have like several layers of fabric over my curtains because I like it to be very dark in here. And so my curtains are very much visible to birds on the outside. They can see that my window is there, right? Like every week a bird flies into my window basically at some point. It's happened on stream a fair few times as well. Normally it's a little later in the day than when I stream, but no, they always, and like it makes the loudest thud noise. I will jump out of my skin every time, which is not very safe when you're sewing, actually. So far all the birds have been fine. I know where they're coming from now. There's like a tree across the road, so they don't fly very long before hitting the window, which is probably why they're always okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. We also have a lot of bees hit our window, and they make really funny little smudge on the back, like outside of the window where the bees hit the window. Very funny. I actually really like that one though, it's cute. They'll just like tap on the glass, and it sounds like someone's like knock, knock, knock. Only really happens in the spring when there's like a lot of bumblebees. But yeah, they like tap on the window. It's quite funny. It really does sound like someone's just tapping it. And then they leave little smudge marks where they've been tapping it. So it looks like someone's got a finger and gone on our window. Oh, love it. I do genuinely think that's quite funny. It's cute. Oh dear. Also, we're doing pretty good progress on this. I've got all this stitched down. This bit's nearly stitched down. I've not been putting any details on the bottom piece of any of these at the top. Just don't think it would be very safe because that's going to be facing outwards, and I don't want to accidentally catch anyone with the sequins on the outside of my arms. So I haven't put any there, but that's more just for safety. My next fear is LED lights. Honestly, LED lights are not terrible. Like, a lot of them follow quite a simple circuit, and it's pretty... You can definitely start easier, but they are expensive. It's an expensive part of the project. And, yeah... Plus, if you've never done it before, there's a few things you're going to want that you might not have. And that's also expensive, like soldering equipment, that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah. Bird would be like, could you look at that? A weird wall texture. It must be a teleportation portal. That's kind of how it feels. You can get strips. I know. I think strips are like one of the most commonly used set of LEDs for cosplay. But you may need to shorten them, change where the wires are. Maybe you want different patterns on your LEDs. That's where all the money comes in. If you just buy LEDs and smack them into the costume, easy. You just have to attach a battery pack. But if you want anything a little bit more special and unique, get ready to solder, get ready to have things break, get ready to make compartments so that if things break, you can fix it. Yeah. Thinking back sells cheap LEDs. So does Amazon, honestly. Like, I'm not surprised that TK Maxx does. I got Christmas card LEDs in my house from W.H. Smith, which if you're in the UK, I'm sure you know W.H. Smith, right? They were selling big strips of LEDs. They will probably need some soldering just because they're very long. They were like the ones that go in the garden, so they're weather resistant LEDs, which is perfect for cosplay in case you want to have it on the outside. I think they were £1.50 for 30 meters. I bought 4 packs. I was like, get all of those in. Unfortunately, they do only come in the one color, but you can change the bulbs on those ones, so it's not quite so bad. Because they're not like the flat LED strips, they're like, you can change the bulbs. But, yeah. They're basically like Christmas tree lights, but for outside. Oh, fantastic. I also got the Christmas card ones, which are only like 3 meters long, and they have much smaller lights, because it really depends on the project. Like, you know, how big do you want your lights? The smaller ones I could very easily sew in, which was what was appealing to me. You read really fast, Jenny. I'd never be able to read chat that fast. I read chat fast, but wrong. I read fast, and then I immediately misunderstand what's going on, because I don't read well. Fast, but not well. Lots of YouTube things about it. I could do my studio lights, but I would blind everyone. There are some people, though, that definitely use bigger lights, I swear. Because, like, you see their costumes, and you're like, oh my god, Goose! Welcome on in, and Quinn! Welcome. Reading chat fast, but not well. Gang! Let's go! Oh my god, yeah. Goose, what did you up to today, Goose? I've got back into Genshin again, and it's a slippery slope. But to be fair, I did need something to, like, chill out with a bit. And Genshin has been my chilling out game. I go in, I do my dailies, and I take half an hour off the cosplay. Back for Blood? Oh my god, was it good? Did he have fun? Heck yeah. Trying to get my gear done for MCM. I'm going to MCM. I'm not going to be completely finished for MCM. I know that. Like, there's no way I can make the spear in that time. That's fine. But I want the stuff that I wear to be finished. That's the plan. Oh dear. I'm going to do Genshin after dinner, actually. I love Genshin. My 2 accounts are going strong. Yeah, I started again because I was playing on PS4, but now I'm playing on computer. So I just decided to start again. Like, go from the beginning. Because it'd been so long since I'd played. I was like, I should probably just start again. And I've been having a lot of fun. Also, Quinn, thank you so much for following. I don't know why it hasn't popped up on stream. It probably will when we're least expecting it. And I've been having a few issues with... it's specifically my OBS today, where it keeps mucking me around a little bit. But that's okay. Oh dear, I remember you saying last time, I hope you've enjoyed it. I have. It's been really good. It's just been such a nice little break from everything else. Ah dear. Just look for a pile of rusty cogs, heck yeah. I'll keep a heckin' eye out. Have you done MCM before, or is this your first time going to MCM? Please, let's not hit myself with this. Ah dear. I thought I've been following this whole time. I was, no, you're fine. You're fine. How you doing, Quinn? How goes, because you do the streaming as well, right? How goes the streaming? How goes the life? Oh, there it is. Just a little late. You're on NA servers. I would be on Europe servers, I expect. Europe server, probably. I don't know what Europe server is, but I assume that's what I'm on. Oh dear. Oh, you're gonna eat dinner? Yeah, heck and get some dinner. Dying from allergies? I feel that. I'm staying inside. I'm hiding. No more pollen. They keep cutting the grass outside. It's like, you gotta stop. It's becoming an issue. Oh dear. Don't know if I'll use a photographer. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, then you know all the ins and outs. It's a very busy convention, but I'm very excited about it. Heck yeah. MCM's lovely, isn't it, though? RIP to EU server means we can't play. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think I've started on the wrong server. Alright, BB, have a good brr. I gotta work at the staff time, which is a nightmare. Oh, that reminds me. I was gonna show you what I was gonna use for a base for my staff, wasn't I? 2 seconds, 2 seconds. So I bought these. Technically, they were just gonna give them to me, but I felt kind of bad just taking them, so I bought them all for £1. Probably a little expensive for what they are anyway, but like, that's okay, that's okay. So these are button tubes. So if you go to like a haberdashery in the UK, you might see buttons for sale in these kind of tubes, right? And I have them in lots of different sizes, and like that, and then this one, and this one, and there should be a small one in there somewhere. There they are. So smaller ones, right? So I got really lots and lots of button tubes, right? And the plan is to stack them in sets of 3. So say I get like these 3, and we start with those, just so I can kind of show you the plan. So I'm going to screw them all together in sets of 3, not more. So that, for instance, this one, and this one will all be, not in that order though. This one, and this one will all be screwed together. So they get slightly bigger as they go up. And then I'm going to screw this lid to the bottom of this one. That way I can screw my staff apart and bring it back together again with the button tubes. Does that make sense? So like, for instance, move those two. Had those 2 screwed, and then take that off there. And that way I can have a really, really long staff, but it'll break into 3 parts. Also, these are very cheap, but very strong, because I like plastic. So it'll be a really strong base. It will be covered in EVA foam, but like, I wanted a nice strong base that could come apart. Yes, yes. Oh dear. Streaming's going good, farm life has been going good as well. Heck yeah, I'm glad to hear it. No wrong server, just different. Oh, okay. I got even chain for the cogs, using really thin foam. That is a lot. Yes, it is a lot of them. Also, Bonia, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, Sleepbean. How are you doing? How are things? Ah, dear. My word for LEDs too, being inside the tubes. Yeah, exactly. So because I've got like space, and bear in mind, like the smallest one will not be very handy, but the top one, it's like a really big hollow tube, and it's pretty damn strong. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to cut 2 slits into the one right at the top. Probably I'll try and get it like in the side, keeping the top intact, because it'd be easier for me. Use a Dremel tool just to like sand out some bits basically, or saw out some bits, like in there and in there, so I can slot the head in. But other than that, it's pretty good. Where can I get some tubes? I just went to my local haberdashery. The only thing is my local haberdashery is closing down, which is probably why they were giving them away. I don't know if many places will, but they said they had spare tubes. I asked, they said yes, and I bought their spare tubes. Oh dear, you're back. Welcome back, Riku. Just fine, thank you. Yeah! Hobbycraft might have them? Depends. You probably have a different Hobbycraft to me. Our Hobbycraft doesn't sell buttons and tubes, but every other haberdashery that's smaller I know do. So I wonder if you might want to find like a more local haberdashery than Hobbycraft. Not because Hobbycraft's bad, I love it, but they sell their buttons in packets. They don't sell them in tubes. At least not in any of the Hobbycrafts near me. I've only got 2 near me, but neither of those did tube buttons. But they might sell just plastic tubes, I suppose. You just might not get the same variety of sizes. Yeah. It's okay, it's 2... Oh my god, and the girl needs to get some sleep. Oh, please do. Heck yeah, that is very late. It was lovely to see you, Quinn. But yeah, no, get yourself some heckin' Z's. Playing Genshin and Jelly being awesome. Heckin' Genshin! Oh, Riku, do you follow Goose? Goose is the one who just raided us, but Riku, do you follow Goose? Because Goose plays Genshin. On stream. Oh dear. There we go. Big stitches. Oh dear. There we go. It's difficult doing this bit because there is some boning up of it. And then also I have a pin in the other side. So I have to be quite careful. But it's still an important stitch, you know. Make it look nice and neat underneath. And then we need to turn this over and start doing the pain in the ass sequining that I don't regret putting in because it looks good, but part of me regrets it because it's a pain in the ass to do. Basically, it's sewing a sequin underneath the fold in the fabric and then sewing back over the top of that to secure it in place. It's very subtle sequining, but I have it on the legs and I really wanted these bits to kind of mimic the legs as far as their sequin design goes, and it was even worse in the legs, to be fair, because they were much bigger. There we go. Oh yeah. How does one rust cloths? I've done it before. It's just a really slow process. If you have fabric paint and you want something to look like it's blending into the rest of the fabric, kind of like how rust would, I would make the fabric really wet and dab it on with a sponge and then slowly layer it up, the color that you have, and make sure that you get some darker colors underneath and lighter colors on top. So like soak your fabric really, really wet, put it on like a tablecloth or something so it stays wet, and then dab in the dark color first, and then as it dries, start dabbing in lighter colors. Yeah. It's a really slow process, but like, and it will look quite subtle, but then rust on clothing is not normally as like prevalent as rust on metals and things like that. And then if you really want, you could always add some like silvery green kind of in there. But you know, kind of optional stuff. You might not want extra work. It's already quite a big job, honestly. Right, back to sequins. Let's go. There we go. Right. Get that under there. There we are. Jelly, go to Genshin today. You see. Is today the day? Today is the day for the Primogens? Oh my god. Heck yeah. Primogen Day. Awesome. About time. About time. I've been waiting for this. I would like my free Primogens. I don't really deserve them, but I still would like them. Honestly, as well, like, because I'm starting to get to slightly higher level now, there's a lot of things in Genshin that definitely were not there when I played before, and it's very heckin' cool. Genshin taking over cosplay, you always see them, but it makes sense because Genshin designs are really, really clever. So obviously they're very wearable outfits for the most part, like they're not uncomfortable to wear, they don't have lots of bits sticking out of them. For someone who is a little bit newer to costuming or just wants a slightly simpler project, they're fantastic. They also push you to try and do a lot of new skills like dyeing fabric because you'll have a lot of gradients. Like maybe 3D printing smaller pieces or molding and sculpting smaller pieces. But it keeps it in a realm of like, it's more affordable as well as it's a bit simpler to start out. It's not suddenly going into like, you know, molding an entire costume or dyeing an entire costume. You might have to do one piece from each of them. And the characters themselves have really interesting subtle designs to, what would you call it? Relate to the element they're associated with. But you can really add on to that, and there is a lot of room for flexibility with that. You could go 100% accurate, or you could really go wild with it. So as far as costumes go, they're a really, really good option for both new and old cosplayers. And there's a huge range of like different designs for men as well. And I think that's kind of important. When you look into anime and gaming, you'll often find really fancy, interesting outfits to make for the women in the game, but not so often for the men. Whereas in Genshin, it's a really good blend of both genders having really solid designs and exciting designs to make. So yes, there you go. There's some why I stand behind this cosplay movement. It is good. Oh dear. Jelly, can I see the magic ticket again, please? You can see the magic ticket again. 2 seconds, though. I need to get this sequin in. Ah, dear. Plus, they're cute. They are. They're really good designs. Like, there's lots of variety in them. So, like, you might not like 99% of the designs, but then you find one that you do. There it is. There's my ticket. It's got Zhongli on it. Here's one of the earth beans. So lots of brown tones, but in a gradient. A pretty simple wig, but you could like tie the tips or something. But then he has armored shoulders and very interesting, like, it's the same motif over a lot of the design, but that means you could try and make one mold and see how that went. Yeah, it's good. A lot of cosplays I want to do are really buff guys with lots of exposed skin or a crap ton of armor. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I got my ticket, but not like that. Mine's printable. Did you buy more recently? If you ordered with the like original sets, everyone got like these little cards. It's a very cool. But I ordered mine like on the day. On the day that you could physically order a priority ticket, I was like, I'm going. I think people who are ordering now don't get that because they had to be sent to you. Yes. Dinner is eaten and ready for Genshin and luck. Heck yeah, good luck with Genshin. Apparently you get free Primogems today. Very exciting. Oh dear. I got a QR code you have to pick up at the con. That's why then. You might get it once you get to the con, to be fair. But if you ordered early, they sent them to you. And that's why I've got mine. Yeah. I was very excited. Oh yeah. Yes, 2x7 is delayed because stuff in China. Oh my god, my voice is just going. I should drink some tea. That's what I should do. So we get 400 each week. Big pog, big pog. Heck yeah. Oh, my button's undone. 2 seconds. We fixed this. We fixed this so nobody on stream sees. Yeah, we're good. Oh, dear Sunny, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Saturday is going to be packed, of course. Of course it will. I mean, I'm used to there being nearly 150,000 people there over the weekend. Like, it just is, isn't it? It's a very busy convention, but it's good. It's really fun. Ah, dear Sag. No. Yeah, got Goose plays on a different server. But hey, you can still watch them on their streams. Yeah. Soz, bro. Soz. But you're only going for Saturday. Oh. I'm going all days, but I'm only cosplaying on the Saturday. Because anyone who is not familiar with MCM, Saturday is the big day. Saturday is the big one. It's when the most people go. If you're going to do an interesting or exciting cosplay, you do it on the Saturday. But I'm going all 3 days. I want to, like, I don't know, enjoy the convention and, like, do the other things there and stuff like that. And because this costume that I'm making is so big and so in the way most of the time, it wouldn't be practical to wear it all 3 days. Yeah. Oh yeah, big day, big day. Yes. Excuse me. So big that I had to hiccup. Oh dear. Streaming has one OZ account, don't play anymore. I'm currently on. You got so many. You got so many. Oh dear. Heck yeah. That's so much on foam. Oh god. How much has your costume cost, if you don't mind me asking? I'm curious. I'll tell you how much mine cost if you tell me how much yours cost. Oh dear. 120? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. You kept it under 200. Heckin', that's an achievement. I'm pretty sure you can get achievement for keeping your costume under £200. Heck yeah, nicely done. Oh dear. Wait, I'm out of the loop. Are we accepted? I've never been accepted in my life. No, deadline is on the 20th of May to enter. They won't be releasing the finalists until June. So you have to wait till June, I'm afraid. I think it's the first week of June, but you have to wait till June. Don't worry. I'll say this to everyone in chat right now. If we get in and you follow me on any social media, you will find out. you will 100% find out. Do not worry. You will not be out of the loop. I will not be subtle. Yes. If I get in and you follow me on anything, you'll find out. You'll probably find out exactly when I find out. Achieve unlock, don't go broke. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Like, that's a very, very reasonable. So my one has cost £220. I did say I'd let you know. £220, but I've been making it since August. So we're looking at about £20 a month-ish. Since I expect to finish this in July. Just less than £20 a month. Yeah. So it's not completely unmanageable. More than that, but not too bad. This is to enter Twitchcon Amsterdam, though. Big international cosplay competitions. It's very common for builds to go into the thousands. So in my mind, I'm very proud to have kept it as low as I have. But yeah, it's super common to have people entering with like $4,000 costumes. In fact, I know someone who's made a costume that costs several grand, but they're entering a different cosplay competition to me. Ah dear, 10k builds, yeah, exactly. It just happens. Like, to an extent, it is dependent on the techniques you're using and stuff like that. And it's very easy for the costumes to add up at the end of the day. They're a labour of love, and you want to spend money on something you love. But I specifically wanted this to be quite an accessible costume. So I've heard a lot of people say things like, they only won because they could spend more money on it, or they only got in because they spent $3,000 on it. And I kind of wanted to make a more accessible costume build for a big convention, you know, for a big competition. Originally I was going to enter the crowns with this, but because TwitchCon has a cosplay contest this year, I'd rather enter that one since that's kind of where I spend most of my time. Yeah, that's kind of been the plan. Ah, dear, Jumpy Boy. Double crowned at... Oh, god damn, let me grab those stats real quick. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Mine's of 2p, glad 2p. Amino currently making purple set for him. I got my damage. I have no idea what any of this means. God, I need to up on my Genshin lingo. I'm reading it all aloud like, what does this mean? What does this mean? What is this? What does any of this mean? What is this code? Oh god. I'll get there guys. I'm just a bit slow. Genshin stats for character we both play. How do you... Yeah, but I don't understand. I don't think I've ever got a character high enough to look at their stats. Oh no. But... God. For Fate, her weapon plus 60 to 160. What? I think they're saying random shit, Jelly. It's just gibberish, but they both understand it. So it's all fake. It's all fake. Gotta draw templates and stuff. Heck yeah, good luck with your template drawing. I hope that it goes well. We'll just be here, forever sewing in the sequins. It's alright. It's a relaxing job, isn't it? It's a good job for a rainy day, honestly. Very cozy. Doug! I'm putting my wool paste up on the womb. Heck yeah! I hope it looks heckin' cool. Very cool. Good home decoration, yes. Oh dear. You don't want to go out, but you got things to do. If you got things to do, you gotta go. Maiden is my second favourite character, maybe my first, to be honest. I like Kokomi. I don't own Kokomi, but I like her. I would like to one day have Kokomi. Anemo is life. Booba. Boopsod. Wait, where did all this booba come from suddenly? Geneva has a 4+ grass on crit if you do wield anything. Who's Geneva? Oh my god. I can't tell if you're trolling or if that's a real character. I pulled Kokomi for her jellyfish. I want Kokomi. I want Kokomi. Raiden pulls her sword out of her boobs. Oh, she does. Isn't that like, is it Guilty Crown I'm thinking of? I think last time we were saying like, oh yeah, that's kind of like a trope. Like a lot of anime girls have swords in their boobs. Is it Guilty Crown I'm thinking of? Oh dear. A booba sword. A booba sword. Yes, the booba sword. Oh dear. 30k physical damage. Oh Jesus Christ. When did Kokomi become so buff? I guess probably always. I just don't have her. I have no idea. Oh dear. You're fine. Good luck. I hope it goes well. Booba sword goes brrr. Technically it's her chest, but pretty much, you know, chest. Chest is just a nice way of saying booba, right? It's all booba in the end. There we go. Get back to there a bit. Technically, it's her sister's. She's pulling out of her booba. Oh, okay. Chesticles. God. Yes. Also, yes. Deary me. Yeah, sorry. I was saying booba, but that wasn't accurate. It's chesticles. My bad. Chest is booba for the office. Yeah, exactly. Office booba. Chest. To be fair, when I'm measuring a customer, I don't call them booba. I call them chest. So I technically, yes, I guess it is very much the office lingo. Fancy lingo. Go. Get that round the other way. Now make sure all fits underneath. Kind of a pain, but that's okay. So this is now when we make a lot of the work we just did completely invisible. Why? Because we hate showing our hard work. We like it to be invisible, so that no one can see all of the hard work we put into this costume, because hard work is cringe, and I don't want anyone to see it. I'm kind of messing with everyone, I should say. Hard work is not cringe. In this case, hard work is cringe. Get it out of there. Don't show it. Ew. Tell me your booba measurements, please. No, can't do that. Chest measurements, so we can do. Oh dear, hard work is cringe. Hard work is cringe. Can't show it. Pretend it doesn't exist. Cover it with this. Thing is, that's like the opposite of me, because I really like being able to work myself to the absolute bone when it comes to sewing. Like, that's why I'll stream 6 hours of sewing and then I'll continue sewing for like the next 8 hours. A lot of the time. Why? Who knows? It's just like, I just feel like I have to, always. It makes me happy. Quote, please. No! 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 I don't stand by it! No! Do you know the number of booba you usually use? I would say, honestly, recently we've been very busy, so I actually did 20 boobas this weekend on the Saturday alone. 20 boobas? Well, technically, I guess it was 40 boobas. But you know, 20 booba sets in one day. Like, that's a lot. Oh dear. Good old compilation edits where they speed up 24-hour progress. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I could do that though, Goose, because I've got like, what do you call it? 350 hours or something streamed of this. Put in 3 minutes. You wouldn't actually see what was going on, I don't think, but it would be quite funny. That's a lot of boobas. Yeah, we've been really busy recently. We've had a lot more people coming in. I think partially, obviously, like, people are wanting general fits as well, but because more surgeries are being done now at the moment, so we're having more people post-surgery coming in, which does make some sense. Yeah, we were very busy this weekend. We didn't think we would be because it was nice and sunny, but nope, busy with boobas. Yeah, I think we did a calculation that I've probably seen about 10,000 pairs of tits now. I should get an achievement for that, really. 10,000 tits achievement. Oh yeah. Yeah, it fit a lot of people. Oh dear. Isn't 20 people like half of Wales? Yeah, I just fit them over and over and over and over again. Post yeet teat proceed. Post yeet teat. Well, it's not just yeet teat, it's also grow a booba. Because you have to, we do a few different. We do people who have had enlargements and transitions as well. So straight after a transition, people might come to us, but also if they've had an enlargement, they might come to us. Because those are reasonably similar. The other thing is most of the time at the moment, people aren't getting, we have a lot of older prosthesis customers, but like younger people coming in have had immediate reconstructions, or they've had constructions after a few months. So yeah, it's a little different than it used to be. Grow a booba, grow a booba. Really awkward for the customer when they hear a little trophy unlock noise. I walk in, it's like, ding! Congratulations, madam, you are the 10,000th person I have seen naked. Fantastic. Thank you very much, very cool. Thank you for helping me on my path to achievement. Room design is a good job for a rainy day. True! Room design is a good job for a rainy day. There's a lot of good rainy day jobs. I love a good rainy day job. It doesn't have to be raining. Honestly, I just like the job. Go. I'm gonna sew through these sequins and then I'm going to tie off my thread, get some new thread, because my thread is getting quite short, and then we'll go across the top again. And then we have to go down with 2 lines more of sequins. Actually, should I just do only sequins today? Maybe I'll do only sequins today. I'll come back for all the beading work. Only sequins. Today is a sequin day. Oh dear. There we go. And over there. Over there. And get some new thread. So I'll show you what we just did. If you can even see it. I did it on the wrong side. Well, I guess we have to do it again. I might keep it there because honestly it looks nice, but that's on the back side. It's meant to be over here on the top side, which is the side that I've currently stitched down. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? You know, it's fine. It's fine. Acres, welcome on in. No, F. Congratulations. You're the 19,999 and the 20,000 people. Congratulations. I've actually seen someone with only one booba. I've seen plenty of people who have one natural booba. But like, I would say if somebody has a prosthesis, that's their second boob, personally. Because for them it is, right? And so I would still count, even though they maybe only have one natural booba, that they still have 2 boobas. And if they have 2 prosthesis, they still have 2 boobas. Yes. That's how we approach fitting. It's the same as like if somebody hands you their prosthesis, like to hold while they get into a bra. Like you treat that with care kind of thing, because it is a part of their body, even if it's not attached. Yes. There we go. Too much booba talk to think straight. Sorry, I'm sorry. Lady lies in a wolf poster. Heck yeah, that's gonna look fab. I bet that looks fab. No straight thoughts, only gay. Oh no. You come in here and like any thoughts you had of the opposite gender, get rid of them. Gay now. Surprise. I bet you didn't think this would happen. Me neither, honestly. This is news to both of us. Okay. Let's get this in here. This is going to be quite difficult now because I've actually stitched it down. But we will work through probably how difficult this is going to be. There we go. There's some crazy prosthesis out there. Like the lady with the backwards foot that sits at knee height and puts on a leg over the joint. Yeah, like medicine does some amazing things these days to help people who have difficulties like that. Pretty heckin' cool. These days, for boobers, it's a little less common to have prosthesis in general, though. You might have something while you wait for a reconstruction, but it is pretty common these days just to have a reconstruction, because you can have it immediately, you spend no time without boob, it's generally less traumatic for the customer, or not the customer, but the patient, I should say, maybe. For me, they're a customer. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is not the way, huh? I'm gonna have to unpick this. That's fine, that's fine. You know, I gave it a go, but with it, I've sewn it so close to the edge that it's basically impossible to do. Do I want to unpick on stream? Yeah, come on then. Come on, guys. Should we do like a nice bit of unpicking? Guys excited? I hope so. After all, unpicking is everyone's favorite, right? Oh dear, medicine and engineering are super interesting topics. They absolutely are. Like, I definitely know more about boobs than anything else, because that's my job. And also, we get trained by breast cancer nurses and stuff like that. So we are trained by the UK health system, the NHS. Like, so it's very much like my job. But, you know, there's a lot of heckin' cool stuff. Okay, I need to go through this without destroying the lame. And then get that through there. And then just pull it up. There we go. Okay, okay. We're getting there. Fortunately, it's only hand stitched, so it's not so bad. The thing what happened here was that I'm so used to doing it on one side because I've done all 4 on the other, that I just continued doing it on the same side and I didn't flip it over for the second side. That's my bad. It's an easy mistake to make, honestly. I'm not going to be too hard on myself for this one. Like, I have to be more careful in the future, but I can totally understand why I made that mistake. Yeah, that's okay. I'm picking ASMR. Oh no, the gold is lame. Good luck. Yeah, the gold is lame. That's the main issue we have here, is that my fabric choices have been a mistake since day one. Except I really like how it looks, but Booba is like Booba. Booba is my income. A whole income based on tits. Who knew this is where life would lead me? Definitely not me. Oh dear. Oh yeah. That being said, I do think I might actually not be doing my job for very much longer. It's not because I don't like my job, I do, but we're moving, and where we're moving to be a bit of a pain to commute. So I might have to leave the job. Also, if I get head Botox, I would have to leave my job anyway for the recovery each time. So yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I'll miss it there, for sure, because I've worked there for like 4 years. And it's been really, really good, but... Oh yeah. It's important to be able to get to work. Oh yeah. And that in there. Okay. I'm gonna pull out some of the thread just to try and tie a knot with it. But then I think we're good. Yeah, so if I get that there, I should be able to tie a knot with that. Heck yeah. Done it. Oh, Kimming's main issue with working, yeah. Can I commute there? I can, but it's gonna be a real pain, and it's not worth it if you spend half the money from your shift every day on just getting there. And I think that's probably what will end up happening. So, yeah. It is what it is. Who knows, that means my life won't be boobs anymore. No more boob life. Probably. Unless there's another place nearby that needs a surgery bra fitter. I doubt it. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is a very difficult knot to do. So I'm not going to look at you guys for a minute. You guys, you're free. You're free for 2 minutes. You do whatever you want. I guess technically the mods might still be in chat, but like, I don't know. Relatively, I'd say you're pretty free over there. Go. Damn it. I was so close. Okay, I'm going to hold this between my legs so it stops moving. Ah, dear. Oh god, like Goose, you're off. That's fair. Look after yourself, enjoy the rest of your day, but yeah, get some good rest. You have been streaming after all. There we go. Right. You can see that I am probably wearing pajamas under my pants, pajamas under my dress now. Please ignore that. Secret. No one's allowed to know. Okay. Put that in. Oh, why did it? Oh no, I thought I had it there. Sorry, again, it's just a very difficult knot, so I can't really look away from it as I'm tying it. Again, though, it means you guys get a bit of freedom from the wrath and tyranny of me. That's not too bad, right? Okay. Initial knot has been tied. I do need to do another knot, though. There you go. Okay, we got it. We got it. Oh my god, that was a pain in the ass. Time to get jump Victoria's Secret and be a sheeple. One thing that has consistently bothered me about Victoria's Secret is that they don't make the sizes for their own models. As in, none of their models were above a size 28 back. Not one of them. And they don't do less than, is it a 32 in the back? And I can't get behind someone who's like, oh yeah, this is what all of our models look like in their custom bras to fit them, because we don't stock those bras in our store. Because like, not being funny, obviously Victoria's Secret models are like very, very slim comparatively to your average person. And they only stock 32 up. So like, that's not a Victoria's Secret model. I don't understand. Yeah. It's very frustrating because obviously they have all these images and stuff, and either they're wearing the wrong size bra, which they do in a lot of their photography, they would just straight up wear the wrong size bra, or they have a specific bra made for them to look like the bras you can buy in the stores, but they don't do that size. So it's basically like, it is very much false advertising. And they get away with it, but I heavily disagree with it. The way that Victoria's Secret does its things. Look, the booba, are you a booba handler? Sometimes. Mainly, you don't really grab people's tits for the most part, funnily enough, as a bra fitter. That's not my job. You do a lot of booba looking, but mainly it's just for fitting. I've said this before, and I should probably say it again since the topic's come up. I will say, like, jokes aside, as a bra fitter, you don't look at people's booba for anything else other than, like, trying to get a measurement, doing the maths, working out the brands are going to be better for that person. It's very much more of a problem-solving job. And you have to do it as quickly as possible because the longer the customer is there, the more uncomfortable they'll feel, generally. So you're under a time limit as well. Problem-solving under a time limit, that's what bra fitting is. There just happens to be boobs involved, but you don't look at it like that. That's dumb. It's very dumb. Me and Victoria's Secret do not get along very well. So this is back when I recently got trained. So this was probably about 3 years ago. I went around and I got fit at a lot of other places because it's good to have a comparison about how other shops fit, so that if a customer asks, basically you can send them somewhere else kind of thing, and you can trust it. And they do this with a lot of the staff. They'll just basically be like, you've been trained, all right, time to go out and try a few other stores, see how you find their fits. They put a tape measure around me and they said, you're a 36 in the back. And I know for some of you this won't make a lot of sense. I'll grab a tape measure and I'll show you why this is a problem. So I already, of course, knew my size at that point, and they looked me in the eyes and they were like, you're gonna have to take a 36. And I was like, a 36? Are you sure? And they were like, yeah. To fit into our bras, you'll be taking a 36. So this is just me measuring my underbust. See if I can show you this on the camera. Can you see that? Oh no, you can't see it. 25. 25. Not 36. So they added an extra this amount to my bust line. This is how much they added to my bust line to fit them into one of their bras. Yeah. And since then I've had a bit of a vendetta against Victoria's Secret, to be quite honest. The bras they do are lovely, and if you fit into their sizes, they are overpriced, but you know, they're nice bras, and that's fine. But don't get fit at Victoria's Secret. Do not. If you can absolutely avoid it, get fit somewhere else, unless you think you already maybe fit into one of the sizes there. Because it's fair to say, I did go into Victoria's Secret knowing that I probably didn't fit their sizes, because I have a small back. But yeah, it could really confuse somebody who's been wearing the wrong size for a while. If I wasn't a bra fitter, I go in and then I'm told that I am a 36 in the back, then I might go to another store, pick that up, have wires that are rubbing against me, having it not fit correctly. And yeah, it's no. And like, again, I think they told me like I was a 36 double D or something. If you're a 36 double D and you fit well into Victoria's Secret, that's fine. It's nothing against you personally. But what they do, or from what I could tell, it is just an assumption. All this is an assumption, really. But what they told me was basically, this is the size you have to wear to fit into our sizes here. So rather than measuring you to get your size, they'll find the size that makes you fit into their stock. That, again, it's an assumption. That's just what they did for me. And yeah, it's pretty bad, honestly, because again, that way you don't get your correct size. So when you go to another store and you start picking them up, they'll never fit. They didn't even fit me. When they put it on me in Victoria's Secret and I literally was hanging off my back, I was like, are you sure? And they were like, this is the size you're gonna have to take to fit into our stock. I can only speak on my experiences, but like, yeah. Dear back, welcome back. Furniture sounds like a European clothing size. It does. And it sounds very criminal. It's not criminal because they doesn't charge for a fit. The fits are free and they're not forcing you to buy anything. There's nothing illegal about it, but it's morally pretty bad. So not illegal, but morally dubious, I'd say. Yeah. Yeah, that's why that's like one of the few brands in the UK that I don't recommend to get fit at. Because everywhere else I got fit, some I did fit slightly differently in, but everywhere else was like, you're gonna be a 28 in the back. Everywhere else. That I could physically get fit nearby, because I went on like a little trip to go do this. So we just went to hit all the bra fitting shops. Everywhere else, they were like, you're gonna be a 28 in the back. Which is still a couple of extra inches, but it does mean you have a variety of choices. You just have to put them a little tighter, because getting a 26 bra in the UK is basically impossible. Unless you fit child sizes, so like AA, A, B, you won't get them. So they all, they were all more honest with me. And if they didn't have stock, they'd try fitting me in a 30, but they'd let me know, which is exactly what you'd ask for from a fitter. It's like, listen, I'm here for my size. if you can't serve, at least I leave knowing my size, you know? And the only place that I had a more dubious experience was Victoria's Secret. And again, it could just have been that fitter. Maybe it's just that one fitter, and I had a bad time with that one fitter who had questionable morals. But it's also like I then can't, you know, I don't know, recommend them to anyone. I recommend them for tights and stuff, but like I'm not going to recommend them for bra fits at least, because of what happened with me. And like if they'd done that to me, they could do that to anyone, really. Oh dear, not legal, morally dubious sounds like a eulogy for this stream. God damn it. Listen, we're good beans here, very good beans. We would never do anything illegal or morally dubious. Yeah, that's why I don't recommend them. You know, again, it's just my experience, and I knew already going in that I did not fit their sizing. They started at a 32, so I already knew they weren't going to be able to fit me correctly. But we were hitting every place in the area before we went back to work. And so I was like, right, we'll do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And yeah, it was so different from everywhere else that I was like, yeah. It's the only other undergarment store I know. There are so many though. Like chains as well. So like you have like Bravissimo, you have Bow Avenue, of course at Victoria's Secret. But then also you have ones like, well, you did have Debenhams, but Debenhams is gone now. But you still have M&S and John Lewis. You have, what else? For bra stores. Of course you have like individual boutiques and stuff like that. Sometimes they're a bit more specialised as well if you're looking for maternity or if you're looking for both surgery. But yeah, there's a load of places you can get bra fits. Ah, dear, do you have Hunkamola in the UK? Hunkamola, that is. No, I do not. Not as far as I'm aware. Ah, dear, I don't think they really changed them up for bra fitting stores. We have quite a few. Generally, I would recommend getting fit at Bravissimo. Now, they do start at D+, but that is most of the population. And if you are someone who is probably smaller than a D in the cup, try Bow Avenue. They have a really good range. They started at a 28 back. I think they only got up to a 36 in the back, which is where it's a little bit weaker, or maybe 38. But they do A to G, so you've got like the full range. Calvin Klein stores, if you're a little bit smaller in the cup and you're looking for a boost, they're really good. Like Calvin Klein actually makes legitimately good bras. Like the quality on them is like, it is genuinely good. They just do a very small size range. So I'd say those three are good ones to go in. Make a guess on what you think you are if you're not sure. If you think you're less than a D, go try be Calvin Klein or Bow Avenue. D+, Bow Avenue or Bravissimo. That's probably what I'd recommend. Boobland? No Boobland. Woolworths? We don't really have Woolworths here in the UK anymore, do we? I don't remember them doing bra fits. They did pick and mix though. That was good. Sitting here as a gay man, engaging in a conversation about bra fitting. You never know. Information's information, innit? Oh dear. But yeah, it's there's a lot of places that I would recommend. I think most people, I recommend going to Bravissimo first. They have a very strong fitting service. Very, very good, and they have a really good range. Normally, there was always a stigma of like the idea that if you're like a double G or a J that you can't have pretty bras, and Bravissimo makes it so that you can, but they also do the smaller backs as well. Because the thing is, if you're a 28 back, the likelihood is you are bigger than a D, just because you have a small back, and they give you a really good like selection so that you don't feel like you're only stuck with one bra. Yeah. I love it, to be honest. Men have tits too. Oh, I know. Ah, dear. Heck, bless you. Bless you. But yeah. Oh, yeah. I should say as well, I'm not sponsored by any of the stores that, like, you know, I mentioned there. Just because I recommend a store, I'm definitely not sponsored by them. I think that they have a really strong fitting service. I don't know about Calvin Klein's fitting service. We ran out of time before we could find one, and so I'm not sure about their fitting service, but I know their bras are good quality. And the thing is, if you think you fitted that size range, they probably will fit you okay, at the very least. But I can't speak on it. I want to clarify, I'm not sponsored by Boobs. I'm not sponsored by Boobs. That being said, if Boobs would like to sponsor me, I like Boobs. I'm more than happy to be sponsored by Boobs. Just let me know. Hit me up. Oh dear. There we go. Oh yeah. Right. We'll do this right this time. I should probably unpick them from the back as well. So I'll do that. I'll do that in a minute. Oh. The job of pain and despair. Unpicking. But it's important and I need to do it because I made that mistake. It's alright, Jelly, you'll be okay. Who doesn't like boobs? Who doesn't like boobs? Are moving props hard to do? That's a very open-ended question and I can't give you a good answer for it. It depends is the only answer I could give. There are going to be people better out there to advise you for that because I am not a big prop maker. I am a seamstress. Oh dear. I don't hate them. They're fine. Listen, boob are good. But like, all boob are good. Whether it's boy booba, girl booba, non-binary booba, booba good. Doesn't matter who the booba belong to. That being said, I am very clearly biased because booba is my job. I am paid by the booba. So. Oh dear. Boobs and Rose anime is the odd true. Booba best. Booba best. Booba good. Oh dear. How many times have we said booba at this point as well? Fake booba news? Fake booba news? Where's the fake booba news? Booba tuba. No booba tuba. That sounds like something from like a visual horror. Biased? Yeah, I am biased towards boobs. They pay me. I'm paid off by the booba. Exactly. I've been paid off by booba to say that booba is fantastic. 10 out of 10. But is it my real beliefs? You'll never know. Who knows? Could be. Might not be. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Tits are OP. Tits are overpowered. Boobas put Sagaloo on the table in this house. They do. Boobas put the food on the table. Oh dear. Although to be fair, I am like, I only work part-time. I am not the big income earner. Booba maybe puts the side salad on the table, you know? not the main course. Booba puts maybe some breadsticks on the table. Oh dear. We're going off topic. What are you talking about? The topic here is boobs nearly every single stream at some point. This is the most on-topic topic that we ever have. Boom! Tom, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Can you guess what we're talking about today, Tom? What are we talking about today? Surprise! It's tits! It's always tits. Oh dear. There we go. Boobs, just to change it up a bit. Well, yeah, it's true. We've been talking about boobas, so maybe we should talk about boobs a bit instead. Yeah, you're right, Zero. It's getting a bit old, isn't it? We should talk about boobs instead. Oh, booba prerogative. Oh dear. Boobas are great though. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh dear. You should try the new app, Boopa. Boopa is that not like healthcare? Or retirement something? Tits! Tits! Hi, Rambo. How goes that? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. Rambo! Boopa is. Oh, that's Boopa. Well, to be fair, Boopa and Booba do sound quite similar. It's basically the same company. They're clearly named after boobs. Doing well. Day off today. Heck yeah, you're getting a bunch of stuff done? Hecking good. Hecking good. Booba, order a bra fitted to your place through an app. Oh my god. The thing is that it probably wouldn't be the best service. Part of the joy of bra fitting, part of the usefulness of bra fitting is they can try you into new bras when you're there. Because, like, you kind of want to try things on, because even if you have the correct size, some bras fit so differently that, like, it won't be what you want. So I don't think if they come to you, it'd be as good. Tits of healing properties, exactly. They create an aura of health. My one's actually rumbling because I'm hungry. But it's telling me about my health. It's letting me know, hey, Jelly, you're hungry. And I appreciate that, Booba. Thank you very much. Ah, dear. You know, probably my Booba earlier was trying to tell me that I was stitching it wrong. I didn't listen. I didn't listen. Boobs rumble, do yours not? When you're hungry? Do they not rumble? Maybe you feed yourself regularly and that's not an issue, but I get hungry. Tom! Riku! Heck yeah, heck yeah. Hop. Hop. Gonna find props that can separate into parts. Heck yeah! Well, I'll be honest. That is probably one of the hardest things to work out, and it's going to be very much in what you have available in your area. It's difficult to advise on unless you know the person has a lot of disposable income. Otherwise, it's just find what works for you. You could literally buy like a joke staff in a store and then cover it in EVA foam and do your own design over the top. You could use magnets. There's so many options, honestly. I would recommend just to YouTube it, to be honest, because there are hundreds of options you could use. Ah, dear. And also, we're talking about boobs right now, and I'm sorry, I can't go off topic from that. It's very important to me. The topic has to stay on boobs. Cosplay, secondary to boobs. Oh, dear. Ah, Oislins and boobers. Rambo, I kind of wish there was something greater than caps lock to shout Rambo's name. True! We need like a Rambo, but the name Rambo as an emote, so everyone can just spam Rambo. Boobmush, exactly. That's what we're here for. We're here for boobmush. Okay, I need to unpick some stuff before I keep going, because this in the back is not correct, and I don't feel happy having it here like this. So where do I want to unpick it from so that I have plenty of thread? Maybe here? Oh, but this goes backwards and forwards, so I need both. I guess from here. Oh, there goes the sequin. So, we need to now unpick it both ways. Quite a fiddly job, honestly. But we will take our time with it. Not worth to rush this kind of thing. I say, although this, yeah, I was gonna say, I say that, this thread really doesn't want to come out, huh? You get knotted inside or something? There you go, we got it, we got it. There we go. And then go. Oh, damn it. It was all one piece. I thought it went that way. Clearly not. Oh, well then there's nothing to worry about. I can just unpick the whole thing. Heck. Oh, also don't worry about my unpicker falling apart. It does that. It was cheap. Oh, dear. Rambo, what about a command with an input to person's name? It comes with huge text on the screen. Does it? Wait, does it? So we could have Rambo pop up on the screen? I guess kind of like what B has with their shoutouts, right? We could do that. And that way we would have Rambo all over the place. Poopers are pretty nice. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yes, we all agree. We all are in big agreement with that one. You want to stay in your holder? That'd be great. Ah, dear. Oh yeah. There we are. Get all of that out. Well. And we're doing it without damaging the lame. Most importantly, no lame will be damaged during this process. Also, it's kind of satisfying because it is coming out really easily right now, which is really nice. I'll take that any day. It's very nice to just watch it fly out. Oh, also, did anyone watch the first Eurovision semi-finals yesterday? Unfortunately, I wasn't feeling very well, so I wasn't able to watch it, but I've been watching highlights of it now. And I know the countries that are through. The first semi-final, very exciting. I think next semi-final is tomorrow for the rest of the countries. Of course, not including France, Spain, Germany, Italy, and the UK. Everyone else competing for those spots. Mad Max, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. We're actually unpicking. We made a mistake earlier, and we're just fixing that now. It requires some fixing, so here we are, fixing things. Being a good bean, fixing our mistakes, you know? Oh dear. I was busy drunken. Also, Mad Max, thank you for the heckin' follow. Very kind of you. I don't know if you've seen this cosplay before, but if you want to, !cosplay will take you to the character page so you can kind of see what we're making, because it's a big bean costume. Heck yeah, at least for us. Did Denmark make it to the finals? I haven't checked. Oh, I don't remember. I remember Latvia got knocked out, which I was a little surprised at. Did Denmark make it? Wait. Oh yeah, Mateus. Wow, heck yeah! It's a big old cosplay. Very heckin' big, but we love it a lot. We've been working on it since August. The dress is finished, the helmet's done, as are the shoes and trousers. The tail is finished, and now we just need to finish the arm wings before I want to get a picture of it. And then the back wings and cape. And of course staff. But some of those I'm going to be finishing after we come back from MCM, to be honest. Not important to have them for that, but important to have them in case we get into TwitchCon, you know? Okay, you're being silly, so I'm just going to remove that and just use this. I should probably put some glue in that at some point or something so it doesn't come apart so easily. I could digitize the... Oh! That's very kind of you. But would you believe me if I told you we've done about 200 digitized files already? And I've done basically all of that. I would never ask anyone to do that for me because it was 200 files digitized for this costume. Yeah. The idea of being like, hey, can you just quickly do this for me is like, oh my god, could you have imagined? But thankfully, we've already done it. It's already done. We did 120 something on just the dress. Just the dress, 120 digitized files. Oh dear. And then, of course, more for the legs, more for the arms, more for the helmet. It's a lot, and quite a lot more for the wings, honestly. Of logo digitizing, you let me know. It's very kind of you, but I actually, can you see it? I got one right here. I got digitizing software, and I got an embroidery machine right to my left. So I actually do quite a lot of it already. It's very, very kind of you, but I'm probably not the target audience as someone who already digitizes everything. I am also a digitizer, you know? Oh. What? Whoop. Wait, one more left. One more left. This one will probably have to be cut out because it's going to have knots around it, I expect. Yeah, there it is. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. Right, we fixed our mistake. I just need to sew it back up again now, because that should be on the bottom. Oh dear. There we are. I was thinking of adding Rusty Dragon onto my stuff, so why not? Why not? Once you've got some pictures of it, put it in the Discord. We'd all love to see it. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's kind of cool to meet somebody else actually who does digitizing stuff. I'm assuming you have your own embroidery machine and all that kind of stuff. You do logos mainly, is it? Oh dear. I've made a few logos, but generally I do cosplay stuff. Cosplay bits and bobs. I mean, that's why I got the machine and the software and all that. It's for cosplay, really. But it's been nice to do some stuff for friends. Ah dear. Oh yeah, and there's the Discord. Oh yeah. There we go. And oh yeah. You know, normally I think I would have really panicked about this mistake a little, just with how close the deadline is and all that. But honestly, it's not been too bad. Vivid, welcome on in. Does your cosplay have pockets though? It does. So it has 2 little pockets at the very front for business cards, you know? Gotta have your business card pocket. And I'm not quite ready with my business cards, but I've got the basics there. I also, a few people might have noticed actually already, but I'll tell everybody else. I changed my name on Instagram so that it perfectly matches the Twitch name. Before it was Amelia Crafty Jellyfish, because I couldn't get the right one, whereas now I've somehow managed to get the name, so I now have changed it. Oh dear. Maybe I can help since I'm busy. Not that busy. Do not mind me. I am in fact not that busy. Ah dear. I am, what do you call it? Doing a very relaxed job. Enchanted, welcome on in as well. I hope you're having a good day. Oh dear. I have a business card. Do you, Rambo? How can I get one Rambo business card? How can I get it, huh? How can I acquire one in fact of your Rambo business cards? I guess I'd have to find you at a convention, right? Oh dear, yeah, thanks yourself. I'm good, thank you. We made a bit of an oops with some of the stuff we just did, so I'm just refixing that basically. We've unstitched it and unstitched it and gone back in and done it again. A little bit of a waste of time, but honestly not anything too bad. I can do, oh yes. Then I can print it out and I can have it. A Rambo business card. Heck yeah! Oh, I'd love that. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My stomach keeps rumbling. I'm gonna have to get some food in a minute. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Oh yeah. What costume are you making? So I am making the costume behind the chat box. But if you want to see it in more detail, !cosplay. It takes you to the character wiki so you can see some proper pictures of it. It's Mateus from Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. We've actually nearly finished this cosplay, in truth. I think it will probably take like another month and then we'll be done. Which maybe doesn't sound like it's nearly finished, but we've been working on this since August. So it's really, really close to being done. Oh yeah. Ah. 2 weeks till MCM Comic Con. Whoop whoop! Yeah, whoop whoop! Heckin' exciting stuff. Another month. Oh my god, rip. Only 2 weeks. Yeah, until MCM it's 2 weeks. I'm not looking to have this costume finished for MCM is the thing though. I don't like, what do you call it, con crunching. For me personally, because I have chronic migraine, if I start trying to con crunch, I'm sick, I'm in bed, I'm not able to go to the convention. So over here, we don't really do con crunching, we just continue working at the same pace forever. And that's all right with us. So I know that my costume will not be finished for MCM in a couple weeks, but I have so many of the major parts finished that I can still be happy. Aren't you always hungry, Jelly? I am, yeah. But like, I'm not normally stomach rumbling hungry. I'm normally like a little bit peckish. Whereas now I would say that I am hungry. Oh dear. There we are. To be fair, I probably won't do the longest stream today because I wasn't actually planning to stream today. This is like a little extra one. A little extra stream for everyone because I wasn't really planning to stream today. But that's okay. Because I'll be back tomorrow, Friday and Saturday. Which is a lot of days in a row for me. Especially since I was at work last weekend too. So actually, if I think about it, I haven't had a day off since Wednesday last week. So probably not going too long today, but I want to get some sequin stuff done. Get all that good. Oh dear. Check this. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. That's so good, Rambo. Wait, can I have to 100. I have to heart eyes. I have to star eyes it. I give you pizza as well because I like pizza. That's so good. I love that. Oh, like legitimately though, if you're using that as a business card, it would stand out because of the bright color. Ah, you got this, all of you? Heck yeah. We all got this. I mean, at the end of the day, whatever's finished, we take to the convention. And like, that's good. People won't know that it's not finished. Nobody will know. If you present yourself as finished at a convention, people are like, yeah, that's a finished costume. That's not missing anything. Of course, you do get those occasional rude people that know the character and tell you that you're missing 1 or 2 things. But like, they are genuinely seen as rude people. Like, if you go up to a cosplay and you say, you haven't got the staff, or you haven't got the rings right, you're rude. You're a rude person. You're not considerate. There is no reason to go up to people to do that. So you do get a few people that do that every convention. And you know what? They're branded as rude. So, you know, it's just not kind to like pick holes in someone else's creation. It doesn't take a lot of common sense, I don't think, to know that. If you're not a cosplayer, you don't have the right to judge others. Even if you are a cosplayer, people cosplay for like a big variety of reasons, right? And people's cosplays vary a lot as well. Unless you are a cosplay judge, you don't have the right to judge someone cosplay. Well, it's not that you don't have the right. There is no reason for you to judge someone else's cosplay unless you are a costume judge, because cosplayers in those positions have chosen to be judged. That is their choice. But going and judging other people's cosplays, regardless, you could have been cosplaying for 30 years. You could be one of the best known cosplayers in the world. There's no reason for you to go and judge people's cosplays unless they've asked for it. And if they've asked for it, fair enough. But if no one's asked for it, no one wants to hear it. You know? It's like, it's really simple. Ah, dear. Cosplay etiquette fixes monocle. Yeah, cosplay etiquette. I've said things about this before. I've been a cosplayer for a while. There's some things that used to be illegal. Oh no, that didn't used to be illegal. That used to not be illegal that are now illegal, thankfully, so they don't quite so much fit into cosplay etiquette. Like, you know, taking shots from angles of cosplayers. Used to just be something that was in cosplay etiquette, but now it is full-on sexual harassment. So, you know, how the times change. In a good way, I'd say. But there are still a lot of things like not comparing cosplayers, I think is a really big one to me. Because people think they're complimenting you when they say, you're the best version of this character that I've seen today. It's not a compliment. You've just been compared to other cosplayers and you've had other cosplays put down to bring you up. And in a hobby that's about, like, based on sharing and stuff like that, it's, like, really not nice. And people will say that to you thinking they've been really nice. Like, but I said you were the best version of that character I've seen today. Why are you upset? Could it be because you're putting down every other version of this character in the con? Because what they've effectively done is gone around and been like, you're shit, you're shit, you're shit, you're shit, but you're good. And it's like, nobody wants to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Like, I don't care if you've seen 50 Harlequins. Don't call one of them out as the best one. Like, it's just rude. It's rude to every cosplayer there. You've not complimented a single cosplayer by doing that. You've just insulted the cosplayer you're talking to and insulted every other cosplayer of the same character. Like, there's no compliment there. It's only insults. And if somebody turns around and says, I don't like that, which is what I do these days, if somebody turns around and says, I'm the best version of a character they've seen, or I'm one of the best cosplayers they've seen that day, I'm like, thanks, but I'd rather not be compared. Like, if I wanted to be compared, I'd enter the cosplay competition. I'm just here for fun. You know? And you can take that badly, but, like, comparing people, it's weird. Could you imagine going into a shop and being like, you're the prettiest person I've seen here today? Or something like that? Like, it's rude to all of your colleagues. It's weird. It's just not a nice compliment. I mean, if you want to compliment a cosplayer in a nice way, just don't compare them to other people when you compliment them. You know, you're the hottest person on the beach that I've seen today. Creep. Very creepy. You guys judge me, you don't know my story. But, like, genuinely true. A lot of people have very limited funds with their costume. Here I am. But also, like, you know, have a lot of other limitations. You don't know. Maybe someone has a prosthetic leg and they can't do the leg armor because it would affect their movement. You don't know. So telling them, oh, you got the legs wrong, that's really gonna hurt. There's no reason to do that. And there's no reason to do it in general because unless you're a cosplay judge, no one's asked for it. It's just you going around being rude. Oh dear. I was judged at a Comic-Con and I cosplayed as Bendy from Bendy and the Ink Machine. Heck yeah. But the thing is, I'm sure you were judged when you went for your judging. That makes sense. Most people going about their day in cosplay are not looking to be judged. You know, there's only a few that will want to enter the competitions that do want it, or might seek out cosplayers for feedback, but then it's very obvious, you know? Ah dear, like I ran into an Aiko when I was cosplaying as Aiko, and I asked, oh, your trousers look amazing, how did you manage that? And, you know, we were like giving feedback to each other, but it was asked for. Like I was asking how they did things, and it made sense because we'd cosplayed the same character. I feel quite hot at the beach. Heck yeah, you're the hottest person at the beach that I've seen today, Rambo. They forgot to take the sun into consideration. That would be my response. Well, that's another thing is like a lot of people do build their cosplayers around comfort, being comfortable in a hot place at a convention. Sometimes that means the accuracy will not be as high, but it makes perfect sense with the way that they've approached the costume. You don't know that. You don't know. None of us know. Only they know. Them in their comfortable clothing. I've heard as well a lot of people saying things like, I really dislike casual cosplay, or I really dislike bikini cosplay, or I really dislike this kind of cosplay. And why? Has it ever affected you negatively? Just because you don't cosplay in the same way, has it ever actually caused any negative impact on your life? Like, really? Bikini ones I've been hearing more and more recently as well. Like, bikini versions of cosplays are so lazy. Like, they're not really doing anything creative or new. Okay. But are they having a good time? Looks like it. Doesn't hurt anyone. I just, yeah, it... People will get very, very judgy in the cosplay community. And just to be very clear, it's cosplayers too. It's very much cosplayers too. Like trying to say, oh, that's only people that like look at cosplayers, unfortunately is not true. I've seen some really rude comments from cosplayers before, putting down people who do different styles of cosplay to them. Maybe they specifically cosplay sexy characters or something like that, and they'll put them down for that. And it's like, but that's what they wanted to cosplay. It's a little different, of course, when it involves things like sexualizing child characters. That's different. But that's a very specific group of people. The majority of people doing sexy cosplays just find a sexy character and they're like, I want to pull a sword from my tits. Let's do that. And there's legitimately no reason to put someone down for cosplaying and having fun. Like, for that. For everyone, it's going to be a little different. I think I see that more on the internet than I do in person, to be fair. Still mean. Rude. Never cosplayed, but if I do, I'd be Bennett from Genshin. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I agree. Like, why not? Like, why not? Like, let people have fun. Oh, dear. It's, yeah. It sounds, like, really common-sensey, but there's a reason there's all this cosplay etiquette out there, and it's because people have said some god-awful things to cosplayers before. And another thing that I really stand by, just because someone's cosplaying a character doesn't mean they want to be touched, doesn't mean they want to be moved, doesn't mean they want hugs and physical contact, especially if you're cosplaying someone who's a very friendly character. Like, you might be cosplaying, like, Winnie the Pooh, doesn't mean you want people to come up and hug you. Like, you know, you've heard it before probably, but cosplay is not consent. And having people come up and touch you when you're in a cosplay, can be a real pain in the ass if they haven't asked, because you might have body paint on, you might have delicate parts of your costume. It's a real nightmare. And for me, I just don't like being touched. Like, I am very, it makes me very upset, right? If somebody specifically like is touching me, I really hate it. Like, I will out of there. And people often have thought that because I'm cosplaying certain characters, it is all right to come up and grab me. Or all right to come and put their hand on my shoulder and stuff like that. And it doesn't sound harmful, but it has been to me, because I really don't like to be touched. Like, I don't like hugs. I don't like people putting their hand on my shoulder. I don't like people touching me at all. So, like, I do normally these days make cosplays that mean people have to give me a wide perimeter. Like, you can't get close to me because I've got a massive tail or a massive hoop skirt and stuff like that. But, yeah, it's not, you can't just go up and hug cosplayers because you like the character. You can't just go up and, you know, put your arm around someone's waist because you want a photo with them. You have to ask. Please ask. Because if anyone did that to me out of cosplay, that would be really creepy, right? Like, someone coming up and put their arm around my waist, which I don't know, I would yell. I would call the police. Like, it's just not, it's not okay. So why is it suddenly okay in cosplay? And again, there are people like me who will never like people to touch them, regardless. Like, if someone is doing that, it has to be very much on my terms. I actually had a photographer grab me last time I was cosplaying, to the point where Shiny had to come along and take me out of the situation because it was getting so out of hand. I was nearly crying because I was, like, terrified. And they cornered me in a convention and started moving me to do specific poses. And I don't like to be touched. And I couldn't even speak. I was so upset. Like, I'm not, like, angry, just, like, upset and scared, and I didn't like it. And someone had to literally take me out of the situation. And we did end up talking about that, telling someone about that photographer, because although some people will be okay with that, there are a lot of people that will not be okay with that at all. And I find it very difficult to verbalize when I'm having that kind of issue. Like, they caused me a full meltdown in the middle of a convention, which is not what you want to happen. You want to have a good day. And, like, to the point where I couldn't even talk. I was just like in a very bad state, to put it mildly. And everyone else I met after that was lovely. And people noticed that I was struggling even though I was with Shiny, and they were very, very sweet, very kind. People asked if I need anything, because it probably looked like I was having a panic attack, when in reality I was just, like, really struggling to come back. Yeah, it's bad. Hell yeah, cosplay etiquette messenger, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. No touchy touchy. Cosplaying as Shell from El Dorado, and I'm dreading it at the same time. Yeah, you'll probably look fantastic. I bet you'll look great. But it's one of those characters people have a really strong connection with. And you don't have, like, a big hoop skirt, which means people won't come near you. Yeah, that sort of stuff, it is something to always consider, and it shouldn't have to be. It should be that people ask, and most people do. I'd still say 99% of my con experiences have been very, very positive, but there's been one person at every single convention I've been to who's gone too far, and there's always one. Also, Enchanted, thank you for the follow, it's very kind of you. That's why I don't do cosplay shoots anymore. Hire bodyguard for the con. Well, I actually have a boyfriend who is 6'3", 6'4", and used to do rugby. So, these days, when he is nearby, I don't have that issue. People will ask, but the thing is, people will ask and look at him, and he's just there like, and it's like, can I put my hand on your shoulder? Is that all right? It's like, me, ask me, I'm the cosplayer, and no. Oh my god. And also, when he's not around, I have a lot more people approach me. But it always makes me concerned, because I'm sure most of them have good intentions, but when suddenly a lot of people are approaching you and your partner disappears, it's a bit like, I'm by the toilets, are you sure? Oh dear. Hi, Bodika. Yeah, I don't need one, thankfully. I hate being touched, but they touched me as a... Yeah. Again, it's not okay. And these days, I'm quite loud about it, if I can be. Like, that one time did really catch me off guard. It was way too much. But, like, if somebody goes to touch me, I'll tell them, like, please do not touch me. I don't enjoy it. Like, please don't. And 99% of people are super respectful of that. I have had somebody ask if, like, they went to put their hand on my arm, and I said, can you not touch me? I don't really like it. And they were like, oh, can I put my hand down here instead? At my arse? And I was like, no. Funnily enough, if I don't want your hand on my shoulder, I also don't want it on my ass. Bless them. But not actually bless them. That was kind of weird. Dear, can I hug him and Rambo? If Rambo likes hugs, maybe. Oh, can you hug my partner? He doesn't have an aversion to touch as much as he has an aversion to people in general. So you'd have to ask. It depends on the day, I think. He, also, you might see him and be like, because he has very much one of the most intense resting bitch faces I have ever seen. I love him to pieces. He's a great bean, very good bean, but he looks like he wants to kill at any given time, and it's very funny. He'll be like looking at the waiter like, I'll be like, Babs, please. Smile. Smile. It's okay. Nah, he's lovely. He's a big old teddy bear, and I love him to pieces. But he does definitely keep away people with bad intentions at conventions. Can be often hard to say something in the moment. It can be. It really can be. And like this person, I don't want to go too into detail because I feel it's a bit too vulnerable for me to say exactly what I don't like. But they went straight into that, and like when I say I don't like people touching me, it's like to the point of family. I was growing up and screaming because like I could not handle people touching me. Like it was a big problem where like, you know, family would come over and like they'd like go to move me out the way or something like that, and I would break down like that. Like instant switch. Like I can't even describe how bad it used to be. Where it's a lot better now, and that like most of the time I can tell people that I don't like it. But for like a long time I'd immediately stop talking and just get really upset. And yeah, that was oil. But then also there's always the concern of going to conventions. There's a lot of people, you have to catch the tubes in London and stuff like that. But these days I'm pretty good. And, you know, I'm better at handling things. I still hate it about as much as I always did, but I'm a lot more aware of myself, and that helps. Ah, dear. Just like you! Wait, you're the same? Heck yeah, you should cosplay the Terminator. I have made him a cosplay before, but he's not really so much into cosplay as I am. Yeah. Okay, I haven't done much myself, but I love to see all the work everyone else does. Heck yeah! It's inspiring to see other people working hard. If you are like me, everyone likes me. Yeah, probably. I mean, he's a very friendly person. He just doesn't always look it, but he's very friendly. He's a very chill bean. Like, if you're friends with him, he's a good proper laugh. Yeah. But me and him are probably like, very much opposite ends of the line when it comes to being chatty, open, forward, smiley. He is the opposite. But we balance each other out nice, right? Like, I go down, I talk at him, he smiles and nods, and yeah, it's good. A good balance. Hello there, Eorden! Welcome on in. We've been talking a bit about cosplay etiquette. If you have anything you would like to add to the cosplay etiquette conversation, please do. Poor Bean, me too. Me too. Just a shy guy when meeting new faces. See, yeah, that would be him. Not me. I like to say that I'm shy though. I get nervous, but I probably am not specifically shy. Quiet most of the time, but I'm loud when I'm angry. Oh no! I am loud most of the time, and I'm quiet when well, I don't really get angry. I'm quiet when I'm sad. There you go. It's basically the same. I have resting bee face. People have told me I look like I'm intimidating till they hear me speak. Exactly. It's exactly like that. Like really, really tall, looks angry, but like they're not at all. I think half the issue is they don't wear their glasses, and so they can't really see, so they're always kind of like this at you because they can't really see, right? Yeah. Probably doesn't help. Dear. Oh, by the way, I'm coming to the UK in June. Super excited. If you have any specific things to do in Cardiff that you recommend, let me know. Well, there's a really big castle in the middle of Cardiff, which I would recommend to have a little look around because it's very well preserved. But then if you're around the surrounding area, Caerphilly Castle's huge and it's very, very cool. And also very accessible by bus and train. You've got to go into a shop that does Welsh cakes. So there's a few stores in Cardiff that do it, where they have like Welsh cake stores where they're cooking them in front of you and then they'll give them you. You gotta have those, like fresh Welsh cakes. Yes, important. What else is good to do? I mean, I'll be honest, I think those would be the two big ones to hit, would be fresh Welsh cakes and going to a couple of the castles if you can. Cosplay etiquette meaning don't hug me, not before. Yeah, exactly like that kind of thing, Ioden. That's the one. We've just gone over like the don't touch me. But there's so many reasons people might not want to be touched. Like I said, they might have delicate parts of the cosplay that you might end up breaking. They might have body paint on. Like, you can't always tell if someone's painted. Or like, you know, done stuff on their skin for their whole body. And you might rub off their costume. I'm not gonna print it. I believe! I haven't slept in 30 hours. I laid in bed though, so that counts. Well, Paragon, well, I listen, it's lovely to have you here, but sleep sounds like a pretty damn good option right now. You're in the UK. I'm in the UK. Then the name us and give a hug to your BF for me. Okay, I'll do so. I'll tell him that chat wanted to hug him. And he's gonna be like, what? Tell you an advice. He'll say, what? Were you talking about me? That's alright. Oh dear. General Wall. Oh, thank you for the horn, say. Welcome on in. General Wall is don't do anything with a cosplay without asking unless it's warning them that they lost a piece of cosplay. Yeah. Like, you know, letting them know something's hanging or something like that. You'd be like, yeah, welcome to tell you that. But don't touch them. Don't take photos of them. It's weird. It's all weird. Makes you uncomfortable. And the thing is, there's always an idea that you take a picture on the sly and the cosplayer doesn't see. We see. The other thing is that you can do, I believe, I have not done it, but I think I know other people that have. You can reverse image search your cosplay and see if you can find basically people having taken photos of you, uploaded them, not tagged you, and they've taken it like, and you're eating a hot dog or something. You can find them if you want to. I mean, not necessarily unless you're like a big cosplayer and you maybe don't want those kind of pictures of you out there, or if you just want to find more pictures of your cosplay in general. But like the idea that we'd never know, if we don't catch you at the event, we can absolutely catch you afterwards. Ah dear, you can't actually hug someone in cosplay armor. True, I mean, again, I often create cosplays like that for a reason where like it gives me a piece of space around me at all times so that people can't. And if possible, I cover up areas which I really don't like people even brushing against. It makes me feel better. That's probably why a lot of my costumes end up being so full coverage, because it just makes me feel more comfortable in general. And no one wants to be feeling scared or uncomfortable while you're cosplaying. Tried to get a video of Shaq in secret, but Shaq staring at the camera. Yeah. It's like, we can see you. I know what you're doing. You can come up and ask me. And I think there's always the excuse of like, oh, I'm shy, or oh, I'm nervous, or it just didn't feel right. If any of those are true, you can't have a photo. It sounds mean, but like that's how it is. If you can't ask, you don't get. And especially if it says you say the timing didn't feel right, because if the timing didn't feel right for you, it definitely didn't feel right for me. Some people get hot dog pictures. Ah, dear. There's a cosplay picture of you eating a hot dog. Noted. There is a cosplay picture of me eating a hot dog. But I'm not gonna obviously call that person out, but like someone did. I was eating with a few other cosplayers that I'd met that day. We were having a nice conversation, chatting, we were sat on the floor, and someone just went, and I was like, really, it wasn't subtle. It was reasonably obvious, and I was there like, and it's like, come on now. Not only am I sat down, I am eating. Just that spikes the armor. Heck yeah. Yeah, do that. I see plastic armor a lot. I was thinking metal. Unless you did a metal Mandalorian, which would be amazing. Would be amazing. Oh dear. I just turned back to my photographer when they asked, especially if I don't have my helmet on. Yeah, it's... again, I am in a reasonably fortunate position. I have somebody come to conventions with me that does often put people off coming too close to me, because it's kind of like the traditional, like, overprotective boyfriend, I suppose is what it looks like. No, he's just tall. Like, he genuinely doesn't care. It's just, he's tall. I think what really gets me is asking towards my boyfriend for a picture of me. I'm here. I'm here. I don't know if anyone in chat has experienced that, but like, oh, it's so weird. It just, I don't know, like, what's he gonna say? Like, oh, yeah, absolutely, you can have a picture of my girlfriend. Just, you know, I'll pose her quickly and then I'll get out the way. No. No. It's me. Wearing metal armor would be hot and painful. Well, there's somebody in chat, actually. Well, they might not be here anymore, but they are making a metal armor. They're doing, like, actual accurate reconstruction of armor from Hades. All in metal. It's all been blacksmithed. Of course, they've kept those kind of things in consideration, but that's for TwitchCon. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, dear. Depends on what you do. A chainmail artisan, I love seeing metal stuff. Heck yeah. Some do metal look up. Oh, yeah. He's a tank in metal, but I don't do metal. I think metal's fine as long as you're, like, building it considering those sort of things, right? Also, Foundry, welcome on in. I find it mandatory when wearing big cosplays to have a spotter. Yeah. Like, it is important because you don't want to knock into anyone else, and also you want to make sure nobody knocks into you. And since you have a much wider perimeter than usual, like, that is important. Yep. But, like, you still ask me for the photos, right? Don't ask my spotter. They don't know if I want a photo. You did Dragon Wave chainmail, yeah, probably gonna get some heat stroke, but scale mail's pretty good. Is that hut? It is hut! It is hut! Yeah, hut armories. I had a thing before a contest. We were standing in a circle at stage, and all the contestants and people explained to us what was going to happen. A dude came up with a GoPro and a stick, literally dipped the camera in a circle, made a 360 and left. And we were too stunned to speak. Yeah! It's like, it's not subtle. I can see what you're doing. And like, you're happy? You probably got like a lot of really confused faces looking at you. I can't imagine that's a good photo, but whatever. Hut! Yeah! What happens if you sit down in metal armor? Can you stand back up? So I actually can't sit all the way down in my armor, but I have a stool. I take it with me, and it means that I can sit halfway down. Because if I try to get to the floor, I will potentially break my tail, but also, like, it would be very, very hard for me to stand up again. I bring a stool. I'd actually recommend that to anyone, though, who, like, for me, I have some very, very mild problems. Again, it's just migraine stuff, but it means I'm a little dizzy a lot of the time. Having a little stool's really helpful because conventions don't have a lot of seats here in the UK. And it can be very difficult to get one. And since I don't physically look like someone who's disabled, no one's gonna help me out, really. Unless I actually go down. You take a pic with me, but if you touch me, I'll heckin' kick your ass! I don't know if that would work. I think normally just approaching it really subtly, because, like, some people just don't realise what they're doing, and just being like, hey, I don't like being touched if that's okay, or hey, my cosplay's a bit delicate, can you not touch me, or hey, I've got body paint on, I don't want to be touched. Very few people will take that the wrong way. 99% of people will be like, oh, shoot, yeah, sorry, my bad. Can we pose like this? You know, and it's that simple. It's immediately move on. You don't want to bump into anyone. The struggle of having a Mandalorian helmet and losing peripheral vision. Kids running are in mortal danger. Well, that's why I keep somebody with me. I've never been to a convention without a spotter. At the very least, one spotter. Like, it's just not safe. At least not for me. Did you leave him a job? Heck yeah. Well, I hope your work goes well. Well, since they want armor, do they allow metal conventions, or do you think most of the stuff is banned? No metal weapons. Like, because bear in mind, there's like metal boning, bras, like plates for harnesses, things like that. Generally, metal is allowed for armor, but it is not allowed for props. And there are some places where you'd want to double check, but in the UK, that's generally the rule, is yes to armor, no to props. Jelly, are we friends? I can't be friends with you until we've met in real life, I think. Maybe that's just me being, like, old-fashioned, but I think you're a really hecking sweet bean, and I think if we did meet in real life, we would probably be friends. But outside of the mod team, who I feel like I've talked to an awful lot. I feel kind of weird meeting people online. Because you just don't know. You just don't know. But I think we're buddies. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, dear. I don't need a helmet to not see where I'm going. I'm just in my own world. I'm not saying weapons. Chainmail is what I'm thinking. Chainmail's not. From my experience, everyone wearing chainmail has been just fine. Jelly, are we horn trolls? Yeah. 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 Well, I think if you become friends with someone through streaming, like by watching a streamer, that's quite dangerous. Because first of all, the streamer could be like a serial killer. You don't know. You don't know where I've put all of my bodies. You can only see what the camera shows you. But also, you could be a serial killer. And I don't know. I only see your name. So, yeah. Can't be friends till I know people in your life. Ah, dear. We sound nice. One of us might want to wear your skin. Exactly! I wouldn't take my skin, to be fair. My skin's not very, like, it's not that good. But, like, you can have my kidneys. My kidneys work very well. You're gonna have a bite. Take care of your den. Look after yourself. Oh, yeah. Jelly, are we booba pals? We might be booba pals. That one I can see. I need some more thread. I'm running out. It's coming on alright, innit? Do you know how to disguise yourself? Easily just... Oh, it's true. Yeah, I do know how to disguise myself. I'd be an excellent serial killer. Or a spy. What about the liver? Probably don't take my liver. When I was really little, I had a lot of gallstone rumbles. They're probably still there. I never had anything happen with them. So I wouldn't take my liver. It might be faulty. Yeah. But my kidneys are good. I have a good heart as well. If you're looking for like a strong beating heart, I have a very good heart. My vision is pretty good. It's like nearly perfect. It's just a little bit off. So you could have my eyes. I wouldn't take my brain, anything to do with my back. You can't have my stomach. That's no good. My lungs are pretty bad at this point. I wouldn't take those. I don't have a sense of taste, so I don't think my tongue would be like a really good one to give you. Or I have a very mild sense of taste, I suppose. Oh, yeah, speaking of taste, is that food? Now, do I want to keep streaming? Or do I want to end it here? I know it's a really short stream, but I wasn't going to stream today at all. So, it's longer than it was going to be. I think we end it here today. Is that alright with everyone? I know it's a really, really short stream, but I wasn't going to stream today, and so... And I've technically not had a day off since last Wednesday, so I think I'll just do a very little stream today and keep going. Yes. Food time. If you must end, you must raid. Oh yes, we must raid. There is no question on that. We send you all over to a lovely bean. Oh God. Oh, okay. There's a few. Oh, we could send a raid back to somebody who raided us the other day. Would you want to do that? So, last week, I think, we were raided by Esco the Barbarian, who is doing glass blowing. Do you guys want to see some glass blowing? Does that sound fun? It'd be nice to send you back since they sent us a raid. There we go. Let's go, raid. Let's go. And thank you for putting the raid calls in the chat, Zay. I appreciate it, as always. Yum food. Heck yeah. Yum food. Ah, dear. So let's send you all over to Esco. Esco, again, doing some live glass blowing right now, which, Jesus Christ, it looks terrifying, But they've got a very, very cool beard, and they've also got SpongeBob in the background, so like, I fully expect that they are a riot. They've also been going for 6 hours, so we should probably get in there quickly. But I'll probably see you all tomorrow, I expect. We'll be doing a lot of the same sort of stuff, but starting to build up the arms a bit more. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for popping by. Bye.